Well, we're coming back, and hopefully this server will actually sustain a proper link over here. I did have it set on auto, so it might have been a problem over there. Hopefully everybody's gonna come back, and we're gonna get to enjoy this game. Thank you so much, by the way, Torvator. It does mean a lot for me. I do try as much as possible to learn French, but it's taking me a while. It doesn't help that I had a pause with my French teacher, and it doesn't actually help that she's now in vacation, so it is what it is. Anyway, on the civilizations being picked in the game, we do have on the right side Lincoln with Nader Shah being picked up by CPS. On Le Senat, we do have Zulu and somebody that needs to be picked over here. Ybanca is picking Zulu, or I mean, I don't know, one of the team members. That's one of the things that I actually would really love to see being improved on this interface. I really want to talk about who's picking what, you know, like I really want to talk about who's picking what, because it does, you know, it gives me some extra information over there. Having the player names, it's a more of a personal touch, you know, like having more player names and having more subjects to talk about who's picking what does give us a bit of an added benefit over here. As fast as me, oh man, Mostra did pick up that first promotion. Woohoo! He got it. Okay, we got Inca. Yeah, we got Inca. We got Inca over here. It looks like on the Senat, and now we're gonna see the next 4 bands and the final 4 bands. It looks like it's happening. It's happening. Is it finally the time for your Pacha bro? Yeah, the Pakachuti man. He needs to build muscles over there and stomp his opponents. I forgot to actually give you guys one extra bit of information. Today I did get on YouTube one of the videos that I'm trying to actually get going for the CWC Season 8. I'm trying to make a debrief, basically a quick readout of all of the results that happened in the previous week. Sometimes it actually takes me quite a bit of time to actually go through all of the civilizations and all of the games actually, and the results, but I can actually give you the link in just a second over here. Give me a second so I can put it up. So this on the screen over here, and then I need to actually do this. You can check out the video over there and take a look at the games that happened in the last week on the CWC, so you get to know exactly what happened in them, on what map they played, the civilizations, and so on. I guess as the time goes on, I might try to improve a little bit the format, but at the moment, yeah, this is it. Of course, any kind of feedback is welcomed. We still have quite a few weeks, 3 phases to go for in the CWC, so we do have a little bit of time to improve it. And of course, there will be CFR squadrons. We're gonna have the CPL Premier League. Maybe we can do that over there as well. Now we do have another wave of bans over here. It looks like China Kublai is not going to be available for them, and Scythia, while Japan and Basil II got taken away by Le Senat. If they do lock in Basil II, they're actually going to open up the picks over here, and I am thinking CPS is going to have the first pick, but I guess we're going to need to see. If I remember correctly, we did have Le Senat as the first pick with Zulu, but maybe I'm mistaken. Anyway, we're going to need to see. That's not some information that actually got into my head that early. Anyway, just a bit of an added information over there. The CFR squadrons is going to have, what, 5 divisions? Oh my god, 5 divisions this time around, and they will start on September. Also in September, we did have an announcement today about the HC, the Hidden Cup, Let me actually find let me see if I can find it over here somewhere. The Hidden Cup announcement. So Barsaket did manage to get some announcements going, and it will be on the 9th of September on Saturday. So we're gonna need to see exactly how this is gonna evolve, how the format will actually be played out. I'm gonna have more information to get to you as soon as I know it. Of course, there's a lot of French over there, but I'm pretty sure it's fine. You do know we do have quite a few French members on the stream, so I guess it is. It is. Barsak is saying that he's taking advantage of the pause to change a little bit the format and do have a little bit of details, but I do want to finish the draft and then we're going to talk about that. Spain coming up as a pick for CPS. We do have Gandhi and Rome being picked up by Le Senat, and one more pick is available for them on CPS side. It looks like they're taking a little bit of time to get there.
Buonasera, signore.
Signore di Coffina, buonasera. Good evening, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for the 9 months. You know, I actually wanted to ask you guys, do you want me to implement that AI thing? You know, there's an AI voice thing with bits and so on and so forth. So you guys actually get to use different voices, made up voices from AIs and so on. It's actually quite amazing what you can do with that AI voice changer. Go CPS is being called out over here in the stream chat by CC Pyro, and yeah, we're gonna need to see. Also, Lord KNT is saying, is that how the kids call it now? Family. We do have Tamar coming up over here in the last choices. Looks like they do have just a second, or actually they went past the time. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be their choice. They didn't look it in though, and this timer did tick down. I'm thinking maybe they should actually put something as a timeout. Whenever they're getting to the 0, they should actually have the civilizations being picked for them. Now also I think there's probably enough AI in the world. I mean, it's already, it's already on quite a few streams. What can I say? It's not hard for me to get that. Definitely win for Le Senat. Well, they do have a good civilization roster over here with Zulu, Inca, Gandhi, and Rome. While on the other side, we do have quite a few production workhorses over here with Lincoln. We do have Nader, Shah. We do have Spain, and it looks like Tamar. Tamar, I guess, is not really well known for its production capabilities, but is well known for keeping city-states in its grasp and generating a decent amount of faith with those tickets. Can be played in multiple ways, I would say. Now we've seen it being played with monumentality, golden ages. We've seen it being played with pen brush and voice, and then monumentality. There are a few strategies. Also, different religions can be picked, even though, of course, a lot of the players do want to take benefits of spreading that religion alongside the adding of envoys, so they do get to the double points. Now, it kind of depends on where the city-states are and, of course, which ones they do want to focus on. Also, CC Pyros, who said that the Senate was eliminated before Squadron started. Wait, what? No. No, they wouldn't. They're still alive and still kicking. Now, let's actually see what the players are actually going to choose over here. I do want to quickly check the 0MS. We do have quite a few 0MSers. So I'm actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually back off the lobby and rejoin really quickly. So we get this going. Okay, there we go. Rejoining. Ybanca gang. Yeah. Oh, he's on Gandhi. He is on Gandhi. He is. Ybanca is on Gandhi. We do have also Tamar on FizzLePoisson, Bloodfather on Rome, Marvin on Shaka, and Barack on Philip II. Okay, so talking about AI over here, I did see a post. It's called TTS Monster. This can I actually put it up on the screen? I think I can put it up on the screen, right? This one, and it's custom text to speech for the streamers. You do get quite a few examples over here. So let me give you an idea. What is this?
Number 15, your dog shit out the game. Stop playing it. But thanks for streaming.
You do get let me see, you know, another one over here. You can actually choose what voice. Look how many voices they have. This is unbelievable, man. This is insane. Wait, what happened to the mods, and why did I get that message? Don't I have the mods? I'm pretty sure I have all of the mods. MPH, we got that, and we got that. Maybe there was an extra mode over there that figured it out. SpongeBob. Wait, we got SpongeBob? Where did you... Oh, yeah.
I'm going to the park with Patrick and Squidward and Sandy.
Yeah, you can actually get this. Mode conflict in 2023. What is happening? Yeah, exactly. Right. I knew it. Okay, let me actually see what the players are saying over here. So we do get to understand... what happened, and rejoin really quickly, or at least try to rejoin. Oh, okay. New lobby. Okay, it's happening. We're getting the buttons in. Anyway, so text to speech rather than AI stuff. Yes. So basically what you do, or at least what I saw on other streams happening, basically you write down in chat with let's say 100 bits or 500 bits or whatever I choose over there to put for a message, and you say the name that you want to be spoken in what kind of voice you want it to be read out. And you can actually use multiple voices for the same phrase, as in 3 words of one voice and the 3 words for another voice and 3 words for another voice and so on and so forth. Or you can get a conversation going between, I don't know, Bart, for example, or somebody else in the same message, or C-3PO, you know, Bart with C-3PO.
Let's drop tilted towers and get the victory royale.
Let's go. Oh man, yeah. It's quite something. So I'm asking you, do you think I should implement this on my stream instead of the usual Brian stuff that we got over there? And Sasu, bonsoir monsieur, bienvenue. Good evening, Rambling Man. How are you doing, sir? Good evening. Yeah, all is well. How are you? We did need to actually get the relobby going because of, I don't know, some mod conflicts over there. I really hope he doesn't have any extra mods. Okay. It's always someone forgetting to turn off extra mods. Yes, basically. There's always someone somewhere, someone did forget to turn off extra mods. Yes. Anyway, whoa, you are already registered. Okay. Okay. Give me a second over here so I can actually register somebody on CPL. Looks like yeah. People roles this and this. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're getting everybody in. They're gonna need to pick their civilizations, and we're gonna need to wait for them to actually get into the correct slots over here. I'm also going to need to move up, and I believe there's somebody missing. I also want to say it's very good, by the way, as the way to achieve faster knowledge and faster ranks. It's very good to play with higher knowledge players or high teams, and this is something that I gotta say from the get-go. I really admire about Le Senat. If they're gonna manage to get through the trial by fire type of stage, of which a lot of the teams actually do try to go through, but not all of them actually come out alive intact over there, they will be very good very quick. And one of the examples of that happening is actually Last Day Company. They didn't try as much as possible to get games going with very high value teams, and they did manage to acquire a lot of knowledge very quickly. That actually helped them out, not only get into the CWC season 8, but it also allowed them to have good results in the CWC season 8. That's also something that I do see happening over here. Chacun Pour Soi is much, I would say from the get-go, it's much better than Le Senat, and we do need to see exactly how fast Le Senat can actually acquire that knowledge and And very important, very important, I think actually this is the most important part, if their mental state will be as a winner state, as in, okay, sure, we're going in, we need to learn, we might actually lose quite a few games, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, whatever, 15, but at the end of the trial by fire, we're gonna come out much better and much more suited to actually play against the teams at not only at their level but also at higher teams. So we do need to see how this is going to evolve over here, and of course what kind of strategies they're going to want to use, and if they're going to keep this behavior. Is it behavior? Is it trait? Is it as in when somebody actually does something all of the time, right? It's I'm not sure if I should call it a trait or a behavior type thing, but anyway, because it matters so much for their skill. Also, Andiro, bonsoir monsieur, et bienvenue, bienvenue. Let's see, Ybanca will style, yeah, it might be, man. A habit? Yeah, in the habit. Yes, they will keep this habit. Thank you so much, Nessa. So that's the word I was looking for, habit. That's true, that's true. Okay, we got it. We know. Let me actually turn off my phone over here, because we might get disturbed. Let's not get disturbed over here. It's only you and me. Okay, so map is Pangea standard. We're actually going to put it on the screen really quickly here, and we are going into the first map pretty soon. Let's actually see. Oh no, I actually need to get this going. What is this happening? Oh my god. Okay, so we actually loaded into the map, and we did have a GoodShoot actually needing to return, but it's fine. He's going to need to rejoin over here, and hopefully, of course, MPH did stop correctly when it needed to stop. We do also need to wait for the players to actually see their spawns and make the first decisions of the game. They will probably have remap tokens, one for each team. That's usually how they play. They do want as much as possible to evaluate themselves in the proper conditions of a tournament, and they do want to play in the same conditions as the tournament is being played on. So let's actually see on the Pangea standard regions. Let's put it up on the screen over here. What is it? Map name Pangea SR. There we go. And also there's some music back on. Okay, there we go. Okay, Mashad is gonna come up on the west side. Looks like he immediately. Wait a second. Is this actually is this the player that actually left? GoodShoot? Yes, that is the player that actually left. So he did settle in place, it's fine, and that was where he would have settled anyway. We do have a GoodShoot over here with the warrior scouting to the west side, and it looks like he's building a scouting too. He's probably gonna work the sheep town, so he acquires the food alongside the production, so he grows his population a little bit faster, and of course still gets a decent amount of production going. I would have loved to see actually a settle on the wine tile, but unfortunately that's quite expensive. We're probably gonna see him settle Ekill to the south and benefit from some bonuses when it comes to building wonders next to that wonder, that tile. Now we do have him with a possibility to actually get Temple of Artemis in the second city. There are so many amenities that could be acquired with Temple of Artemis. You just put it on this tile, on the 1-3, and you get 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 possible amenities around those. Oh, actually, wait, more in the south, more banana. Anyway, pretty sure he's gonna be happy if he can actually build that, and of course if his opponents are not gonna take it away from him. Also playing Inca, he choose the good color. Yeah, playing for Gandhi nukes. Yes, Eddie Coppen. Yes, let's see some nuke, some Bobby Bones, some Tic Tacs. We do have in the south of Mashhad a decent amount of river networks expanding over here towards Rapa Nui and towards the southeast, where he does also have some mountains to benefit from. And it looks like on the east side he's gonna have America. That's gonna be his ally there. At some point, maybe gonna set up some trade routes between them. I do have to point out Nader Shah does prefer to actually work internals rather than externals when it comes to trade routes. Of course, after diplomatic service. And when he does get the FizzLePoisson card, he's probably going to want to switch because his ally is not going to get the benefits of his opponent, of his counterpart over there. We do have in the south to take a look at what's going on. It looks like Spain is going to be on the coast, and this definitely feels like they do need to set up some coastal trade routes for Spain. We do have him with a hut over there in the north, some of these turtles in the water to the west side. Now, Fountain of Youth as a wonder to the south. That's actually pretty stacked over here. He has a marble tile to settle. That's going to be 4 tiles away, mean distance. And it looks like to the northeast, there's also going to be some thing happening over here on the coast. Pretty good cattle tile to settle. I do see a continent split, but I do have to mention Spain did get nerfed. On the external or the international trade routes between multiple continents receive double these numbers. Okay, so only the international trade routes between the multiple continents receive double these numbers. I do have to point out, of course, international trade routes do get to Persia. It's just a matter of time until Persia will settle a coastal city for him, so they can easily get those points in. Also, Furi Coco, hello there, sir. It has elephant's head. Wait, where's the elephant head? Where's the elephant head? Who this? Who has the big elephantus? No, it has a mouse in. Wait, are you talking? Oh! I see what you're talking. This is the map, but I see a horsey. How do you see an elephant? I see a horsey. I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, it could be an elephant as well, but I kind of see a horsey, you know, they're just doing that thing the horses do when they're in, how to say, on spectacle, you know, on the scene. 2 horsemen. Wait, you see actually 2 horses over there? Okay. Oh no, I don't know, man. I don't know. That sounds like a problem, Sisi Paro. Hey there, great. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Now we are gonna need to take a look further with the east of Spain. He's gonna have a lot of fresh water to develop his cities, and a decent amount of cities will 100% going to be settled there. On the city of Washington, looks like he's going to benefit from a 3-2 banana. He does have the extra food from that tile, and he also will benefit from the geothermal settle underneath his capital city. He does have a +4 campus that he can easily go for to the south, a +3 over here also if he wants to take out that maze tile. And by the looks of it, he's going to have a decent amount of rivers, southeast, west, no problems for him to get the fresh water going. I also notice to the south of him there's gonna be Gandhi, and there's gonna be some blood over here being spilled between the mountains, between the Gandhi units and of course the units of his opponent. Pizza. We might have some pizza versus elephants. Oh my god, wait, is this gonna be pizza being stomped by elephant hoofs, or is this gonna be or feet? I don't know. Actually, wait, the elephants do have hoofs or no? I don't think so, right? They have like feet, but they're like stronger. Aren't they like tons and tons of kilos or something? Anyway, now we do have Delhi over here coming up with Coco tile right next to him. He does also have his mountains to the north to expand into a good settle to the southwest where he could get a pretty good campus, a +5 actually on the stone tile, but there's a big problem there. He needs to take out the stone, or actually he needs to get the masonry so he can actually put that campus over there on the stone. Kilotons of nuke the lake. Yo, nuke the lake. Totally forgot about the nuke the lake stuff. We do have him also with an ally to the east side. That's going to be 1708, or I believe his name is Travis, and he does have to the west side over here, Spain. Now, also Gandhi has multiple ways of playing, or I should say developing his empire. We're going to need to see exactly what choice is Ybanca going to make. I do see him going for religion over here, with astrology being developed in 7 turns or 6 turns right now. We're going to need to see what is he going to choose for his religious benefits, and how high is he gonna try to get his faith generation going. Some players actually stop at 2 or 3 holy sites, while some players go the full 9 yards to actually get as much faith possible as they can. Now we do have him getting his scout out in 2 turns, and it's very important for him to actually acquire the information around his cities. There will be a member, there must be a member actually from their opponents, from Chacun Pour Soi on the other side between other opponents, and we do need to see who's that. It's actually Tamar. Tamar is going to be between 3 opponents over here. We're going to have to the northeast Rome, we're going to have to the southwest Inca, and to the southeast Zulu. This might not be the map for Georgia. I do have to say FizzLePoisson is going to have a big challenge on his hands to actually withstand the amazing power of multiple players here. He does have the goal from his teammates to actually invest into a scout, and he definitely wants to get the information going around his cities. We do have him also with pretty good spawns to the east and to the north. I see one on the west side as well. Yeah, so one here, probably one around here somewhere, and another one on the sugar tile or next to the sugar tile. Both actually work. It's much easier to actually get the amenity over there if you want to settle on it. So yeah, that's my initial impression of it. Pretty good cities all around for Georgia. Georgia also benefits from the extra walls strength that you do get from the tickets, his unique wall. Not only he's gonna get the culture and the faith, but he's gonna get extra defense on those cities. You do need to be careful, still need to be careful to actually get going. Oh, remap votes. Yes, you're correct. You are correct, my sir. I'm gonna put it really quickly actually. Start prediction over here. How many remaps? 0, 1, 2, and we're gonna put it for 1 minute because we don't have time. So guys and girls, put your points in right now in the prediction. Let's see, what do you think is gonna happen over here? Are we actually gonna have 0 maps, 1 remap, or 2 remaps during this Pangea Standard Regis opening? Helicopter kick, hello there, sir. Remap vote, yes, thank you so much. Hi Nick Dave, good morning, sir. How are you doing? That is a rough spot indeed for Tamar. Let's actually take a look at Inca. Inca did settle on a culture tile. He's gonna get silk tile actually underneath that settle. He does have some geothermals to actually make use of, and by the looks of it, he's gonna have a decent amount of mountains with, I gotta say, nice plains, hills on them, so he can get the food from his terrace farms and at the same time get the production from those hills. Not bad. I don't see all of them actually next to rivers, next to the fresh water, but he does have a decent amount of them next to rivers. Now we of course terrace farms over here. I do have to put them up really quickly on the screen so I get to show you. +1 food base, you do get the housing, you do get +1 food for each mountain tile, and then you get production for each adjacent aqueduct district. You also receive production if adjacent to fresh water and not an aqueduct district. It's pretty good actually. You still get the production going. Now he's pumping out a settler, and he did manage to get his scouts out, one to the southeast and one to the northwest. I do have to say scout because I don't see a second scout. He just went 1 scout and that's it. He does have extra food so he can grow his capital faster, and we need to move on because otherwise we're not gonna get to see Zulu and Rome. Zulu does have his gold. That's an olive tile. That's an amenity underneath his settle. Looks like he's also gonna benefit from rice tile settle to the southeast. Now, and I do see he's going to have a pretty good copper settle to the northwest directly into Georgia's pathways. He does have a silk tile over there that he could benefit from to copper base, and I do see quite a few tutus for him to actually chop here, and of course get his army much faster out towards his opponent. Now some freshwater settles in the northeast as well towards the Halong Bay, where he could actually get a settle out and try to do some coastal trade routes with Bloodfather. And that brings us up to the last civ in the game here. We do have Bloodfather Rome, which could actually settle that ivory tile on the west side, and I'm pretty curious if he's gonna go there. It is expensive. You actually need to buy out the other tutus from the second ring, and by the looks of it, he did get some form of a storm here. Maybe that was Habub that went through, because this is the 1-3 tile, and you can't really have 1-3 tiles normally on Plains Hills. And I think, yeah, that's his destination over there. The ivory tile is gonna be his second settle. Now he's probably gonna need to require the gold from his teammates to make that work. He does have a coastal settler to the northeast, and I do see he's scouting and figured out he's gonna have a peninsula on the trunk of the, is that how you call it? The trunk of the elephant, or is it the nose of the horse? One of those two. Also, FizzLePoisson, Fizz the fish. Yes. No hills on cap though, very flat cap. Wait, very flat cap. You're talking about whom? Oh, you're talking about Cusco. You're talking about Cusco. Yes, yes. No hill zone cap. That's actually quite a bummer. It is what it is. It is what it is. Fish is always the biggest. Kid, hello there, sir. Bonsoir, monsieur. Bienvenue, bienvenue. I see you did join us to actually see what's going to happen today with your team. I see how it is. Okay, okay. Let's see how the boys are going to do. I gotta say, I also hope they're actually going to take it slowly with their opponents over here. And this is going to be the map. Who's the winner? Who is the winner over here? Who got it? Who did get the points? Let's actually see who got the points. Choose outcome. Oh my God, somebody's gonna get a lot of points. Three of you actually voted into the zero option. Zero option. Let's see. Complete prediction. Somebody's gonna get a lot of points. Who is this? I don't know who's this. Give me a second. Tyresian! Congratulations! I don't see the two others, but Tyresian is the first one that actually shows up over here as a name. Congratulations! You got it. You got the points, man. Oh, and you, Big Z. Yeah, let's go, man. Yeah, correctly predicting the outcome of this game. Or I should say the outcome of this remap vote. Now we do have to take a look at all of the player spawns again, and we're going to talk about their strategic resources this time. We're also going to take a look at the city states in the upcoming minutes, and we do need to see what their early choices are. Where are they sending their first settlers? What tiles do they want to acquire? And of course, what tiles do they want to use? Maybe we're going to see some wonders, wink wink, Temple of Artemis, or we're going to see some coastal trade routes being prepared over there. We do have first off Persia, Mashad over here coming up with a second settler in 6 turns. Looks like his settler is moving on that tile to the south here on the city of Ikil. He is gonna get a good opportunity to use all of those tiles to the north, and of course the wonder does give him the extra 50% production when producing wonders and districts in adjacent tiles. It's actually quite important to know that, and I'm pretty sure he is aware that will be a possibility. We do have him also picking up a builder, probably from a hut. Looks like he's getting his 2-3 ship tiles and the 2-3 horses improved, so he gets better bonuses. Oh my God, Baltimore over here. Is this gonna be a big Temenanki? Is this gonna be a Temenanki? Oh my God, it could be. Anyway, on the city of Mashal, we do have also iron in the third ring to the northeast, and I do see he's slowly moving over there to the south and getting his settler. He did manage to discover most of his land over here towards the northeast, and he's still discovering the southwest. He knows about Spain, and as you can see, Spain is sending a settler over there directly in his path towards the north. It's gonna take a while, and they're gonna have a city-state between them. Rapa Nui. I wouldn't be surprised if we're actually going to see Persia settle maybe the horse or next to the horse, so he can get, or even here on the river, so he can get those trade routes for Spain. It's important to let Spain trade over there. Now we do have Spain coming up here with an early turtle improvement to get that extra amenity going, the extra science and the gold. We do have him with a second settler coming up in 2 turns, and he's definitely eyeballing that cattle tile over there. Now he could settle the stone, but he wouldn't get the freshwater bonus that you get for the housing, so I'm pretty sure cattle looks much juicier. Now we do have also Madrid with benefits from a horse tile in the second ring when he's gonna get to acquire it, and he does have an iron tile over there in the third ring. Fountain of Youth is to the south, and I really hope he discovered it. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Okay, perfect. Nice scouting over here coming up from Barak. Now we do have him also with possible settle over here between the mountains, and India is starting to get close to him. He's gonna discover where Spain is putting his cities, and we're probably gonna see him try to throw a wrench in the plans of Spain. Next up, it looks like Persia is also getting into the cities of Ybanca slowly. He's gonna start to scout towards him, and yeah, there we go. He's about to wait. Does he see them? Give me a second. Yes, he knows, because that's what I was looking for. Like, he knows somebody is here, and his name is Ybanca. Between 3 opponents actually, he's gonna have quite a challenge on his hands. We do have Ybanca opening up with 2 holy sites. He put them in a place that he could actually get a government plaza in between and beef up that adjacency. We do have him getting his shrines up from the city of Delhi, and it looks like the second city did not get placed where I thought. He's gonna get placed over there on the geothermal fissure. He did go for it in the south, directly on his river of the city of Delhi. And we do have him also with multiple options to go for the north over here. He's not that close to America, but not that far away. He needs to be careful how far into the north he's gonna go, because the American units do get an extra +5 whenever they're gonna pump out of that industrial zone, and that is gonna be scary. An extra +5 with a gel, maybe some dark age. That's a lot of damage coming out from that unit. Now we do have Delhi also benefiting from horses in between those two holy sites, and I do see he doesn't have iron. Oh, this is not guaranteed resources. Are you for not guaranteed resource? Oh my god, man. Oh, what is going on? They're not playing. Yes, there is spawn guarantee. So where did he settle on them? Did he settle Mumbai on an iron tile? Because I don't see it anyway. Maybe he put these holy sites. That's something that does happen, unfortunately, with the spectator mode. Whenever a holy site or a district or a city settle will be placed on a resource that's not discovered yet, we might not get to see it anymore. The volcano to the north of Delhi, yeah, it's exploding. It is exploding over here. It's much closer to Washington, though. Second holy site, yeah, that might be iron. Yes, I'm thinking about this one too. Yeah, this might be iron. I mean, both of them could be iron, but anyway, we're gonna need to see when he's gonna start to discover bronze working, if he's gonna start to acquire iron. I'm pretty sure he will, but we do need to check. Give me a second thing. Okay. On Baltimore and Washington, we do see some build queues, some monuments coming up in Washington, and I do see a builder coming up from Pizza. He is going to get a +2 campus over here next to the mountains, and he does have a 231 wine tile to use. It looks like he's starting to upgrade these wheat tiles to get more food into the city of Washington, and I gotta say, he doesn't have a lot of tiles to use over here, so unless he actually goes for Etemenanki, he's going to have a bit of a hard time to actually make that work. Of course, Lady of the Region Marshes could be an option for him if he wants to get extra production into that city center and from these floodable terrain tiles. Now we do have him moving to the east side here, where India is seeing what's going on. He's seeing that settler moving towards the east, and of course the warriors blocking the pathways. He's gonna get escort for that settler, no problems for him. The scout will take a bit too long to actually get there, and I don't think he will even get that opportunity. And we do have another +3 campus coming in the city of Washington, because he does have the geothermal from underneath his capital city, and I do see one of these mountain tiles. It looks like also war has been declared. Somebody is gonna want to do something over here. Looks like India is trying to defend his holy sites, and we do need to see if there's gonna be any kind of pillaging from GoodShoot. Well, he does need to cross the river, and by that time the slinger might come out to actually defend the holy site. In the city of Washington, we do have horses in the second ring of that city center to the north, and I do see iron is going to be second ring as well. He keeps on building up these campuses, going for 3, going for the discount for probably a Government Plaza, and we do need to see exactly where he's going to want to put that Government Plaza, because it will make quite a bit of a difference when it comes to his placement, and of course the yields that he's gonna have for his other districts. I was wanting to take a look over here if he cannot get this going. Anyway, it is what it is. Now we do have the Inca also coming up with first Pantheon. The religious settlements got picked up by him. Looks like Georgia might actually sit on his campus from the beginning, and it's gonna take quite a bit of time for Inca to actually get going and try to move that Georgian warrior out of his campus. We do have him building up Slinger so he can properly defend against this. He does have his 3 cities out, and I do see Magnus is establishing in the capital. I do have to point out, just like CC Pyro was saying earlier, there aren't that many hills in this capital, and there isn't that much production to use. Now he's going to need to buy out some tiles over here to make everything work, and that is going to be expensive for them. I'm pretty sure he's using the 1-3 tile coupled with the banana to work, and maybe he can actually even get another 1-3 on the east side, so he gives enough population, enough work to the population in Cusco, so he builds whatever he needs much faster. He could actually settle the volcano on the west, no problems over there, so he can get the 2-3 tiles and the 2-1 ivory improved. I do also notice he does have horses in the third ring here of Cusco, and his iron is nowhere to be seen. He might actually have it underneath that Georgian warrior or underneath his unbuilt campus. We do have Wilka Waman also getting his trade route, and it looks like he's gonna need to send it to the capital city to acquire a little bit more production and food. That's exactly what he's doing. He's also coupling together his cities, so he gets the trade routes and of course the ability to actually reinforce the other cities a little bit faster, either with builders to get some work done, or try to get some units over there. It goes both ways, right? Now we do have also Chiquito, actually quite close to Ayutthaya to the east side. That could be a city state that he could kill with a few chops for the horses, or hard builds for the horses, so he can have a city a little bit closer to Georgia. There aren't that many hills for the Georgian capsules to benefit from to attack into Ayutthaya, but there are at least 1-2 that I can see, and the other ones are going to be flat. The city center is not across the river, it's actually on the side of Tamar from the river, so he's not going to benefit from a +5. It's a dangerous city to have, but it kind of depends also on your plans. If you're planning to attack and you know that you're going to have the advantage against the Tamar, to keep him outside of your borders and keep him outside of the hills. Okay, the Incan slingers are going to make their way towards that Georgian warrior, and he does need to make sure to actually take him out so he doesn't actually get promotions, because that warrior will actually stay alive quite a bit. The slingers at the beginning of the game don't do that much damage against their opponents, but you know, they slowly chipping away at the warrior's strength. We do need to talk a bit about FizzLePoisson over here. We do have Georgia with already 3 cities. He's getting his tickets from all of them to start acquiring the faith generation and the culture from them on 6 science and 5 culture. We do have a builder coming up from Kutaisi, and I do see Georgia over here is getting also a few slingers to defend his cities. He did choose to go for the sugar settle on the east, while the city on the north is of course the 2-2 base. Now I do see he's getting some monuments also for the extra culture, and I'm a bit surprised he didn't go for the 4th settler here. I'm very curious to see what kind of technology he's gonna go for. It looks like bronze working. He's aware that he's in a he's in a tough position over here between 3 opponents, and he does need to make the best out of it. Try to get his defenses going, try to be relevant through the mid game, and of course stay alive. Now we do have him also with a Pantheon. He did pick up Initiation, right? So he's gonna have the ability to acquire faith whenever he's gonna pump out a unit from his cities, which will help out with his monumentality, if he's gonna choose to go monumentality. That's something that I'm actually quite curious if FizzLePoisson over here is gonna choose to go monumentality, or he's gonna choose to go another way. There was another way, actually. I gotta point this out. There was another way. He should be able to get enough faith to actually buy out a general at some point. I don't think there will be that many generals contested here. We're probably gonna see Zulu sure get his Incandas. We might actually see Rome try to get a general, so that's 2. If he builds his CKs and he gets Initiation, he's gonna get a decent amount of faith anyway, and he can go pen bash and voice and buy out the general with the faith. Now not everybody wants to take that chance. You do need 450 faith points to get there, and he's making 16 faith a turn without the 3rd ticket going. So yes, it's a decent amount of faith per turn, but not that big. Is he? Oh no, he's on 8. Oh sorry, he's on 8 faith a turn. That was the total faith he has. He's on 16, and of course the units will give him some. This is amazing science yields. Where did you see the science yields? Graham Stupid the Meat, also good evening, sir. Iron is 5th ring out from Delhi. 5th, yes, I know about this. Yes. Did he? Do you think he actually spawned here? No, that's actually too far away. No, it should have been in the first ring, in the first 3 rings. Usually that's how it spawns, with guaranteed resources. Anyway, I do see Ybanca did manage to take out that scout of I think that was American scout, right? That was an American or a Persian scout. Oh no, it was a Persian scout. He took it out and did manage to well, get the promotion on his scout. New BBS update. Kick W near Persia. Near Persia. Oh, this one. Oh my God, man. This tile for the Mercury, man. This 5-3-2 tile that can be improved with a mine and a 3-5-1. This is, guys, this is insane, man. Like this is what? This is one of those reactions. Have you seen how to say Artos's streams with the what? This is that reaction over there. If I could poke right now, I would. We do have to take a look back at our eggs over here, because we're gonna get blinded by that sun ray over there from the volcano. We do have Georgia to the southwest with an iron tile that he will probably get to improve quite soon. He does know about it. He did discover bronze working. It's in the second ring of Kutaisi. He also has horses in the third ring from Tbilisi and horses in the second ring of Kutaisi. He's getting his fourth settler out, and Magnus coming in there in 3 turns. It looks like he's also gonna finish that CK in 1 turn from Tsukumi. There was a forest fire in that city center, so he's also gonna get 3 tiles to use. Oh my God, this is, I don't know, man, this is kind of unbalanced over here. I gotta say, I mean, sure, I understand, you know, skill and stuff, but the gods of civilizations have declared tonight that, first of all, Nader Shah is gonna have god-like powers, and on the other side of the map we got Tamar from the same team with god powers. Is this for real, man? How are we gonna do this? Anyway, Magnus internals are coming up here in Tbilisi, and we don't yet have a trade route being moved, nor does he actually get the benefits from Magnus immediately. He will need to plug that in. Takes 5 turns to actually establish, and at the same time he will need to click on those next promotions, so he gets either the surplus logistic or the provision. Usually the players do go for a provision over here, but I've seen quite a few players actually want to go for surplus logistics so they can move the settler a little bit faster. Now we do have yes, the map is butterfly like. We had quite a few how to say names for the map till now, but yeah, I didn't know you were a StarCraft 2 fan. Of course, man. I mean, yes. We can't get that out of the way. I got messaged that anyway. So I really actually followed StarCraft 2 for quite some time. I'm a bit sad that actually Artosis doesn't like StarCraft 2, because StarCraft 1 or the remake is just hurting my eyes over there looking at the bad graphics. But StarCraft 2 looks amazing. I do understand that he has problems with balancing issues and stuff like that, and I do know that he's playing at a very high competitive level, so I can understand his frustration with the little tiny details in mechanics rather than graphics. Now it is quite a pleasure to actually see him on the stream over there, and I gotta say, man, that man is a rock. Like, have you seen him? Bro, like his stream is trying to trigger him every other minute. This is insane. Every other minute they're trying to trigger him somehow. The man is just sitting over there. He's just like totally oblivious to what's happening on his stream, you know. It's unbelievable. You wanna trigger him? Just talk about Protoss. About how good Protoss is. Also, did you watch Katowice this year? I didn't watch Katowice this year. That Oliviera run, you know, okay, I'm gonna watch it. If you're saying it's good, I'm gonna watch it. We do have Magnus coming up in 2 turns here in Tbilisi, getting a 4 settler soon, and We do have first encampment being put down from Tsukumi. That's actually going to be his second settle encampment, which it actually is a bit worrying me. I guess he's going to have a bit of a problem getting the production going for his generals. Let's take a look at Zulu here. Already 3 Ikandas being put down. His government plaza is going to get discounted here. We do see him getting some builders going, and he might actually try to get the projects going. I'm very curious. No, okay, he's getting bad access. No Pantheon yet from Marvin, and I do see he's getting a builder out in 4. Trader going also between Ulundi and Nodwengu. It's actually the other way around, not between Nodwengu and Ulundi. He's trying to increase the capital ability to actually get production and food rather than increasing Nodwengu. I've seen this actually strategy being played out a few times a few more times than I can count, but I still believe it's a little bit better to actually increase Nodwengu's, or I should say the other cities stats than the capital city, because the capital city already has some bonuses. Anyway, in his initial spawn, he's gonna get some upgrades over here. I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna get irrigation to actually get the plantation going on the sugar tile, and of course he does want his horses. Initially I think he's gonna have a hard time going against Georgia with just horses. It's almost impossible to actually go through the 100 fortification health of the walls over there with just horses, but with of course getting a swordsman and trying to get some battering rams going next to those units, the melee units will punch through the walls. Oh, hello there, elephant guy. Hello there, sir. Good evening. Good evening. I do also see Goober Dragon in the chat. Hello there, sir. Good evening. Welcome everybody. We're actually having a bit of a more chill stream today. We're gonna watch a training game being played out between a top-ranking Civ6 squadron team and a new team on the block that's actually called Le Senat over here, which as you can see over here, and they're starting to get their first moves going, and we're going to need to see if FizzLePoisson, Fizz the fish, is gonna manage to withstand the awesome power of his 3 opponents. Oh my god, are we actually gonna see a settler snatch? Inca is here sniffing around the cities, the borders of Georgia from the north. There's a settler going into his face over there, and that settler shouldn't have the vision. Yes, he does not have the vision on the Incan scout. Now, talking about Zulu, we do see also iron coming up for him somewhere. I don't know where, but there must be some iron somewhere. Where is his iron? He doesn't have iron either. Wait, what? Is it here? Wait, is this an iron tile? That definitely has an extra science point. Is this an iron tile? Because it's not a geothermal. So maybe he actually settled on iron. He's probably making iron, right? Yes, he's making iron. Okay, so that's his iron and the Dakusuka. The T is silent in Le Senat. Wait, really? Sandorios, good evening, sir. Is it actually silent? So it's actually Le Senat? That sounds like the river. Isn't that the river? The ghost thief. The Incan scout is moving through the forest. He got spotted. The warrior comes out through the leaves next to Kutaisi and sees the builder taking a bath in the river. He saw him in all his splendor, and then he sent the message towards the city of Tbilisi. Return the settler. Give space. Get an escort. Bring the princess. Anyway, not pronounced the same. Okay, La Seine. Oh wait, it's yeah, true. It's La Seine, right? Okay. Yeah, but still, it's quite weird. Anyway, in my mind, you know, it's actually in Romanian, it's what, Sena. We just call it Sena. It is what it is. I love how animated you think. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to learn. It's an ongoing process of me getting a little bit better. I hope you guys, of course, will enjoy the improvements, and at the same time, if I go weirdly, just say so, man. I don't know, sometimes maybe my imagination is going wild. Woo! We do have barracks coming up from Ulundi. Looks like we're gonna have campuses coming up over here from Endo Dakusuka. I have received the message also. Ok, mulțumesc. We do have Moksha coming up in Ulundi in, well, he's already getting those culture points over there. Looks like we do have Magnus coming up over here in 3 turns from the city of Norwengo, and the builder will actually help him out get something. I'm actually quite curious. Is he gonna chop an army? Because he put, wait, is he trying to use Magnus for the internals? Because that kind of looks like when it fails, or is he gonna try to use Magnus to chop? There aren't that many chops. It's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 chops over here, and that's about it. He's gonna need to spend way too much gold to actually get that going. Anyway, let's actually take a look at Rome, and then we're gonna have a turn 31 coming up. We do need to take a look at the city states. We need to put the prediction up on the screen and see that going. Plushy Hunters, hello there, sir. The Halong Bay is a wonderful city for Tokugawa. Sad to see no Japan in the game. Yeah, true. That is so true. That is so true. This would be amazing. Amazing. We do have Rome with also his 3 cities. A bit unfortunate that he didn't get his 4th yet. He did build quite a few units coming out from his cities. Chose fertility rights as a pantheon, so he's getting his free builder and some extra food coming out from the different resources. The wheat tile, the maize tiles, the rice tile, the cattle tiles. Oh, we do have him choosing to go commercials first. He does want his internals to go for this, and I gotta say this is a bit taking a chance going for commercials with Rome. Yes, I understand he doesn't have a lot of production going from his series, and I do understand that he has
DJ zeroed and just followed.
Jordan, thank you so much for the follow, sir. I do understand that he's gonna want to be competitive when it comes to the mid to late game. Now this is a problem in such a situation that he finds himself in, is 3 versus 1 against an opponent that knows that he is gonna be backed in a corner. Usually opponents that are backed in a corner don't actually stay in that corner just silently. They will try to lash out, so you do have to get your units ready, and you can't always rely on the fact that your opponent will be overwhelmed by the situation he finds himself in. Now, it's not always happening. Like, of course, there's scenarios and scenarios and scenarios. You're always gonna have that question mark in your head if the way you wanted it to go will be the way that will happen in the game. I do also want to point out that if he is if he's going for commercials, he's gonna get extra trade routes, but it's a long build queue. That's the problem. It's quite a long build queue. You need to discover the commercial hubs, you need to build the markets to actually benefit from those traders, and you need the traders themselves. So that's a lot of production that you need to spend to actually get the benefits out of those internal trade routes. Yes, they pay back, especially with Magnus internals. They pay back, but they pay back in time, and they pay back relatively slowly. Now, against an opponent that actually can field an army from the relative early stage of the game, and can actually apply that power against you because he's close to you, main distance from another city or something like that, you might not have those extra 5 turns, 7 turns that you would need to get the return to be at the same level as your opponent. Yeah, exactly. Rome does need to be ready for Georgia just in case. So in a lot of the times, in a lot of the games, we've seen the players, in especially this situation, try to get an encampment out. Be careful to actually acquire one of the generals, because he will need one, especially at the Kevsur timing. He will 100% need a general over here, so he needs to be careful with this. The moment he does have Governor Plaza coming out from the city of Rome, we do have a 4th settler coming out from Mediolanum, and looking at his tech side, you can see he's going for horseback riding. It's in 4 turns, he does have horses acquired in his empire. He's not going to have a problem with that, and of course he needs to keep on going to get those markets into his commercials, so he can actually benefit from the extra trade routes. We do have him also with iron in the 2nd city of Antium over here, actually 3rd city of Antium, and while I do see he's getting those commercials built over there, he's gonna have a bit of a problem with the production of that city if he doesn't spend the gold on the tiles. This is something that a lot of the players do. They do try to max out actually not max out, I should say keep a balanced approach of how much population your city has versus what tiles it's using. So you don't want your city to actually work tiles like 2 1s or two just no benefit tiles. You want your tiles, you want your population, you want your city to have the tiles that your population can work, and the best tiles, even if they are second ring or even third ring. We've seen the players actually go out of their way to spend that gold to get the best production for their cities. And you might not think that adds up or it matters, but I gotta say it matters quite a lot. The players, especially at a high competitive level, do think even one extra production or some food extra in your cities can make the difference between you having a faster timing in a certain way or another. The extra tempo that you get from that can boost you throughout the game, giving you small advantages that over time they do add up to a lot of turns. Also, Robbie and D3, hello there, sir, and welcome. Legion Chops helping catch up, right? Yeah, yes and no. Very few players actually use the Legion Chops, and it's to my, I gotta say, regret. I would love to see more Legion Chops. Okay, so we went through all of the civilizations. We're turn 33 right now. I know I actually spoke a little bit more than usual about their civilizations and their early options, but I did want to point out exactly what did happen at the beginning stages of the game, so we do know exactly how to approach everything. It looks like in the where is it? This one, right? And we do have Midland with Geneva and Hattusa and Fez coming up for the science city states. 4 city states that will give them bonuses when it comes to that science number. We do have CAD with Kabul coming up for the military. Looks like Ayutthaya, Antananarivo, and Rapa Nui will be the ones with culture. It looks like also Armagh and Nazca will be the ones for religion, and Cahokia will be the only one for trade. I do have to say there's one missing over here. Industry. We don't have any industrial city state. That's a bit unfortunate. Well, it is what it is. We also have the first religion in the game over here with Taoism being chosen by India. He did get work ethic, defender of the faith, tithe and stupas from the beginning of the religion. Wow, he got his Stonehenge going right after he did finish that religion, acquired the prophet, and then put the fourth belief in. He's getting his fourth settler to the south, and we're gonna come back when we actually need to come back. We first need to talk about Philip II, Penbrush and Voice Golden Age. He's getting his ancestral hall going. I do see his trader is moving to the north directly to Shah Ikumis. This is gonna give him a lot of bonuses when it comes to the gold per turn. Not only that, but also stats. Barak is already 62 gold, guys. That is gold per turn. Woo, woo. That is gold per turn over there. That is, do you see that gold per turn over there? Oh my god, man, he's actually making more gold. Or no, he still needs a little bit more. I'm sorry, he needs a little bit more to make more than his opponents combined. That's unbelievable. We do have him with the God of the Sea as a pantheon. He's getting all of that extra production coming on his tiles over here in the water. Now, or I should say on the improved resources in the water. He does have Moksha in the capital with multiple harbors coming around. He did get some chops into the settlers here, and of course with Magnus he's gonna get a lot of production towards that. Settled Fountain of Youth, and can actually get more cities very quickly over here, all over the place. His second trader is going to another city of Persia. Wait, that's Mashhad? That is Mashhad. He's going towards the capital city, trading toward the capital city of Persia with his second trade. Unbelievable. This is, oh man, this is gonna be so much gold, man. Like, they're gonna be swimming in gold. This is one of those scenes, you know, you see it in the movies. Only in the movies you see somebody just laying down over there with mountains of gold coins all around. He's just throwing them into the air. Wait, wasn't that in Lord of the Rings or something, where the dragon was staying and then the dragon came over and just burn him or something. Anyway, great production under team 2. Sorry, I don't know the players to know which team is which. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good one. Let me actually put it up on the screen over here. Left team is gonna be CPS, and we do have on the right team Le Senat. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let me actually get this going. Okay, the desolation of smoke. Exactly, right? He got desolate. Psycho Mike, good evening, sir. Minimum 3 goal harbors in all cities, plus. Also, Spain's team, yeah, CPS has a pretty good production overall, and this is a result of how they opened up. We do have the first also merchant coming up on Persia. He's gonna get an extra trade route, pretty good. He's also getting his markets going, and I do see GoodShoot is on 20 science and 26 culture, 37 gold a turn, and 71 production, the most production in the game. Getting his settlers going to the north end. Hamatan is gonna pump out another one soon. I do see another one moving to the southeast, which might actually get some units, some immortals to throw at India or try to go for knights. India does benefit from Varo, so it will be a little bit harder to actually take down cities. We do have Magnus internals here for him. Yeah, he's gonna get 2 internals over here to use, and I do see he did build the big temple of Artemis over here in the city of Hamatana. Wait, guys, did I say that? Did I ask this? I think I asked this before, but I don't have Machiavelli to actually say how I should say it right now. Is it Artemis or Artemis? Like, it seems like it's totally different pronunciation over there, so I don't know. Now, +6 mine, yes, the volcano just gets bigger, bro. It gets bigger. The +6 mine is amazing. Reina establishing in Sharikumis, he's gonna get the gold when he's gonna get the promotion. Artemis, okay, Artemis. Oh, okay, thank you so much, Machiavelli, much appreciated. Artemis, okay, Artemis. No, not Artemis. Okay, so it's not like one go. It's Artemis. Okay. Oh, and good evening, Machiavelli. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Also, Kurt, hello there, sir. Artemis. Okay, Artemis. Okay. Oh, why? What? Oh my God, man. Okay. The other way around. It's Artemis? No? Okay, I'm getting confused right now. Anyway, let's go through the Civs. It doesn't really matter because you're pronouncing the English translation of a Greek word. Okay, how is the Greek word called? Anyway, with what's the Greek pronunciation? Like, maybe we learned that. Anyway, we do have FizzLePoisson with Georgia. He did go for the monumentality. He has 5 cities, putting down his campuses going, and it looks like he's gonna spread a little bit Rome. He's more worried about the south because Zulu is pushing into his territory. He did manage to secure a General Burica and got a second encampment in the north. We do have FizzLePoisson getting a garrison of a few archers in the north, and I do see he plugged in Moksha over there in Kutaisi while he's using Governor Magnus in his capital city. He's gonna get a decent amount of faith generated with his unit count, and I do see him on 39 faith a turn with 1 missing wall. Tike is gonna come out in Rustavi in 2 turns over here. We do have the wait. He secured 2 generals, so that means Rome is not gonna get one. Wait. That's not good. That is not good. That is not good at all. So 2 generals on Zulu, 2 generals on Georgia. That's not good, guys. That is a problem. That is a bigus problemus over here. Anyway, we do have FizzLePoisson also getting his campuses. I do see he's using his Gavron Plaza to increase the adjacency towards that. He did build Warlord's Throne, so he's getting more production towards these units, towards building units, and he will try as much as possible to get as quickly as possible towards the Skevsur. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's actually going to attack Rome over here in the north, because he knows he's the weakest link out of the 3 players, because he does have so many rivers and he doesn't have a general. That is a big problem on Rome. And we do need to take a look at Abraham Lincoln as well, getting his military tactics coming up in 6 turns. Looks like he's getting a wave of builders and plugging in the card. His 50 cities soon is going to come out on the east of New York, and we do have him placing down a few more of these campus. He did finish a few more of these campuses, and then he's placing down his industrial zones. Divine Spark as a pantheon is going to give him extra great people points when it comes to the scientists, the writers, when he's going to get his amphitheaters. And I'm pretty sure, wait, doesn't it give you 2 engineers as well, Divine Spark? There was something over there that I remember about the societies and industrial zone. Yes, and industrial zone. Okay. And we do have Victor establishing in the city of Baltimore. This is something that I'm a bit confused why he chose to go for this city center in particular at the beginning of the game instead of going for the East New York, where he could have had a much more production going, and he chose to actually have Baltimore that doesn't have or didn't have from the beginning. Now it has because he improved it, and he's still gonna need to improve it for the next population level, but at the beginning he just didn't have a lot. We do have mortals with volcanoes improving these volcanic soils over here next to them, spewing lava, and I do see a 6th settler is gonna get on the west of Washington over there, probably on the May style. Now we do have builders coming around, and I do see he's on 30 culture 10 with 38 science. We do have him on 57 production. He's still not even close to the production of GoodShoot from the beginning of the game. That's oh my god, that's a lot of difference. Anyway, in his south we will actually have Gandhi over here that at the moment is not actually being phased off from building his wonders and trying to get more cities going. He did choose to go Earth Goddess, and you can see he's chopping quite a bit of his territory. He does have an entertainment complex coming up from Mumbai. Okay, and I do see a settler coming up from Delhi. I'm a bit surprised because this is he's still in a 3 versus 1 situation. So building an entertainment complex in this kind of position, it's kind of courageous, I would say. So yeah, maybe we're gonna see it. Maybe he has time. I don't know. His opponents are definitely thinking of everything else other than actually building an army. And we do have religious settlements coming up from Inca as well. Looks like 1708 over here. Pacachuti is getting his Pen-Russian voice going. He got lucky by this exploding volcano to the southwest of Cusco. And I do see he did manage to take out that warrior that was sitting on his +8 campus. Of course, +4 doubled. The volcano will actually allow him to actually get some more of these terrace farms, which is starting to improve around his territory here. He did put down a theater square and commercial hub. Okay, I mean, give me a second over here to formulate my idea. I like theater squares from the beginning. It's something that players should have. I don't think in this particular case a theater square was necessary, mostly because you do get the early culture with the campuses with the Pen-Russian voice, and I'm thinking we might actually have him needing a wonder to increase the adjacency of the theater square. A theater square just for the bonuses of maybe a +1 is not really gonna give you a good return on your production cost versus what you would get by building another district. It's basically like 3 culture instead of getting another city, and you spend as much production as a settler, for example. It's much better to get the settler, and it's much better to get a commercial in the market in it with a trader and then actually building a theater square. Now, a theater square that actually has extra adjacency from a wonder and does give you the ability to acquire great writers, that's different. If you have, for example, a nation that you will want to focus with Pingala double, you want to focus with Oracle, you want to focus with, that's totally different. That's something that you should actually have in that particular sense. We're going to need to see how things will evolve over here. It's definitely looking like Inca does have 43 science with 36 cultures, so he's doing well in both accounts. I wouldn't say he's doing badly, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying this particular theater square, I don't believe it had a place right now here. We do have him actually getting some more trade routes here, and unfortunately for him, he actually settled a city a bit too close to America. America got the position on him with the city of Boston, and we might have Pizza over here, of course, getting his free units from his industrial zones with an opportunity to go against Inca before Inca can be ready with something stronger. We do need to take a look at Marvin and Rome. Marvin with 25 science and 33 culture. He does have 246 cities, and I do see he did settle Nobamba over here to the west, as still getting his Icandas going. He is pushing a little bit Georgia, just enough, so he forces Georgia to build an army, not really to take out cities, just to build an army. We do have Colomendlini over here also moving with Magnus. I do see he actually used Magnus in the city of Nodwengo to chop a few of the tiles, not all of them. I think he chopped 2 of them and that's it, he stopped. When I do see his granaries plugging in, I think he actually used the chops for the generals. We do have a God of War and Plunder as a pantheon for him, so he's acquiring an amazing amount of great generals. 10.3 great general points a turn are being acquired by Zulu. He's gonna chew through these generals quite quickly, and of course will try to deny them from his opponent. I gotta say he's kind of denying them from his ally as well, and I'm very curious about why he actually chopped this silk tile. I thought I would totally get chopping the Plains Hill forest. I'm not sure why he chopped the silk tile. Is this so it looks better? It might be. I don't know. Anyway, yields not production. Sorry, I wonder if 1708 will go for that. Indeed, Inca can reach really crazy production with preserves. Yes, I don't think he's gonna go for that. I don't think he's going for preserves. But I mean, I might be surprised. Don't get me wrong. We do see Shaka over here did choose Pen Russian voice and is in a classical republic. My main question is. Did he build a production? Yes, he went for Ancestral Hall. Okay, this might be a problem. Also, I would say he should really get that city in the south over here. But anyway, I'm thinking Wallo's throne in this particular position would have been much better, and I'm thinking he definitely needs to get his swordsman rather than horses, mostly because like I stated from the beginning, he's if he wants to at some point push against Tamar, he needs something to actually take down the walls, and horses are just not gonna cut it. Cool Whip 1300, yes sir, I'm not forgetting, yes sir. I just need one more civilization to talk about, and we're gonna talk about Rome, and then we're gonna put the prediction up. So we do know every little bit of information about the players here. Rome with Blood Fatalis over here is 11 science with 20 culture. That's usually what happens in this particular build with the commercials, because you don't actually get the culture going from Moksha at the beginning. You don't get the science going from Pingala. You do get the production and the food coming up from Magnus, and you do spend a lot of time actually building up those commercials to get the production and the food. If somebody's going in a different route next to you, you're gonna need to catch up, and this is that moment. We're ending up with the biggest difference between them two. One player did go for the internals and fully focused on that. The other player did go for something else, and the monumentality, for example, or pen brushing voices on the other side, so they do get more benefits in stats. Now there is a possibility for him to catch up. Unfortunately, in this particular scenario, he has too few mountain tiles to benefit from very good campuses. Yeah, I like that he's trying to use his government plaza to beef up that adjacency, and we're going to need to see how fast he can actually get his science numbers up, of course, alongside his culture. A bit unfortunate that he didn't choose to go for Moksha to get the extra culture, so he can open up the culture tree much faster in the civics. And I do have to point out the city of Mediolandum, he was forced to put Victor inside of it, and that's a bit of a problem, because yes, he didn't get a general at the beginning. That's again one of the side effects of going for commercial hubs. We do have all of the civilizations being talked about, so we do need to see the prediction. Let's put up the prediction. Let's get the points in, boys. Let's get the points in. And girls. I'm sorry. I need to get accustomed to that. I'm so sorry. I need to apologize on this, because I'm most of my viewers are actually males, so it's very hard for me to get accustomed to anything else, but I will do my best, and I apologize if I make mistakes. Slash prediction. There we go. Start prediction. Who will win? We do have Chacun Pour Soi. And on the other side, we do have Le Senat. Sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it, man. I had to do it. Tandorius, that's what the catapults are for. They launch those horses and rider over the walls, right? Yes, exactly. Most Civ enjoys are blokes. Who would ever have predicted that? Yeah. Yeah, and kids, yes, kids. I've totally forgot about kids. Why do we have a pause? GoodShoot? What happened? He's saying he's coming back. Pizza is saying he's coming back. Anyway, Gnoxpan Goblin, hello there, sir. Is it possible to build a mine or store for the tech post, then take away the mine and chop the stone? And if yes, do the player use it? Never have checked it. Yes, it is possible. You don't actually, if you got a boost, you don't actually lose the boost if you check it. For example, Temple of Artemis also, you can chop the camp after you got the I would say after you got the thing, the wonder. Do the players use it? I would say not always. Not always. It kind of it's situationally, I should say, viable. It kind of depends. Yeah, it kind of depends on the situation. Yeah, sometimes so some players, this is I think a divisive a subject between the players, because some players will think definitely builder charges are quite expensive. You do need to be careful with them. You don't want to spend that time doing it, because time also you do need to get some time. While other players will say, but I want that production right now. Now the difference between doing it and not doing it, I don't think it's that big. It mostly is player preference rather than anything else. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's something that will totally change the outcome of a game. We do have to take a look at what's going on over here, and if we're gonna have an army, definitely more industrial zones will mean more units over here for America. He does have his men at arms technology, and he's gonna get quite a few free ones. These men at arms are already 51, and he does have the +5 combat strength from Abraham Lincoln's ability. He's getting also a battery ram coming up from that city center in Washington. And I do see he's going to need to get ready, or I should say Inca will need to get ready for him. I'm actually quite curious, where is he going to deploy his army, if he's going to the south or if he's going to the east. Now, even these Varus will take quite a bit of damage from the men-at-arms. I do want to point out there's a bit of a difference over here. The men-at-arms, the moment it doesn't benefit from the Varus -5 penalty when next to it, so these will be a little bit stronger. Now there's gonna be a bit of a lack of generals over here on this side, and you do see that Pizza is trying to get a general for those units, and I do think he's actually gonna want to get going with a stronger unit. Maybe a musketman would actually be a bit more suited for this than something else. Ybanca still has quite a way away from getting the same science numbers and culture numbers, and the difference between them might just get bigger. We do need to also take a look at the Great People screen when we're gonna have a chance to actually see if Hypatia got picked up by anybody. In the goal per 10 over here, there is a decent amount of difference, a big difference actually between them, because of Barack's ability to get those coastal trade routes with his ally. He's getting double the yields coming up from the Spanish traders, going directly to the cities of Persia, and he's getting quite a few more. He's finishing up his lighthouses in his cities, not only getting the extra food on the resources and extra housing in the city, but also the ability to get another trader going. Also, nice chat, and of course with much pleasure, sir. Good evening, good evening. It depends on some aspect. Yes, it kind of depends. I think it's situationally viable. Now we do have Inca coming up over here with 1, 2, 3 of these settlers. I do see he's actually going for Oracle, and I gotta say Pakachuti, even if yes, this theater square, this is just eating at me, he does have very good stats, and this might actually force America to focus on him rather than trying to go against India, which is the moment the easier target to go against. We do also need to see if Inca is gonna get prepared enough against a possible attack from America, which might come at a moment's notice, especially after these industrial zones are gonna be finished, and we're gonna see him get a general. Now there is whenever you're gonna see somebody projecting for a general, you need to understand that something is up, right? Is it? It will take a few minutes. Problem there. What is that? Oh, kid problems. Okay. So I guess it's gonna take a few more minutes. Okay. I think the argument is you can get immediate extra production and then later on get a better value from the chop when you will have feudalism builders. Could be. It kind of depends when you do that and if you actually need to do it, then how. Anyway, now I do see Georgia did build a line of units to the north and to the south. It looks like FizzLePoisson swordsmen are going to be ready to be upgraded into something stronger. Kevsus, wink wink. We do have military tactics coming out next turn from him, and he does have 2-5 swordsmen with general for them. I do have to say Zulu at the moment only has horses on his side, and but he does have 40 science and 42 culture. I do see him going bottom 3 here. Will coming out next turn. This is a bit of a problem because he's gonna need to get to coursers if he wants to upgrade those units. Castles over here, yes, construction. So he's wheel and he needs castles. He is wheel and he needs castles. That's a problem. I'm not actually convinced he has construction, and I'm not convinced he actually has iron working, to be honest. Wait, he does have trebuchet. Oh, that's the general, right? He activated the general. Very situational. Yes. Okay, he's back. He is back. We got this going. Okay, so let's see if Georgia is gonna get to upgrade his units next turn. He's gonna require a decent amount of gold from his allies, and we do need to see if Marvin is actually gonna benefit from stronger units. He does have mercenaries in 3, which does allow him to put the half cost card going, and he is also gonna get the ability to core up his units, which will make them stronger. The problem with scoring up your units is you actually need to have a lot of them, or a lot of production to actually build new ones. We do have Marvin benefiting from 82 production versus FizzLePoisson 60, but I guess of course FizzLePoisson does have 49 faith a turn as well, and he will get quite a few of those units with or I should say not units, builders with faith. I do see he's pre-building some because he's about to hit the feudalism timing, and he does want to use the 30% off card while he's you're gonna need to get some more stats going, especially the science to get bigger than Marvin's. We do have a decent amount of Roman legions getting deployed to the southwest of Mediolanum. He did finish an encampment here and trying to get the stables in it. Now we do not yet see those capsule damage against the legions, but you do see they are definitely stronger than the swordsman, and yes, he does have the capsule upgrade. Now is he gonna upgrade? He has 2, 4, 6 units being deployed to the southeast, and only 1, 2, 3 horses are available for Zulu to defend with. While yes, he's getting some archers, he's gonna get the ability to upgrade them into crossbows. And I gotta say, if the Kevsurs are fighting in hills, those swordsmen and those crossbows are not gonna do that much against them. You need to be careful with that. Kevsurs are quite strong. I mean, they're very strong. I wouldn't say quite. They're very strong units. Getting an extra +7 on your men at arms, and especially if you do have the ability to get generals and so on, it's very strong. I do also want to point out that Georgia did not go a single holy site, nor did he go, of course, Stonehenge, because it got built by his opponent, by India. You can see these cursors are going to make their way towards the city of Qualomendlini, and I do see he can actually take down that Zulu encampment instantly. That's another thing that I do want to point out. Encampment strength does get a little bit boosted by horses inside of it, and of course it does get boosted by walls. You can actually defend a little bit better. Although the horses outside of the encampment are stronger than the encampment itself. Now, mostly because they do get the benefits of the land they sit on, and of course that's situationally you do get like very bad land to sit on, like floodplains, marshes, and so on. But most of the time you're probably going to want to defend in a forest, in hills, in forested hills, or forested rainforest. Now, which do give you bonuses for extra bonus damage. The encampment itself is not gonna get those bonuses, nor is it gonna get the bonuses from the 45 of the unit. You can actually see over here the horse is not 45, but it's 51, while the Incanda is 41. That's quite a difference between them. And of course there is a ability for these capsules to move 3 tiles, because there is a general, which does mean this encampment, this Incanda right here, is probably gonna be taken down. There is a possibility for Zulu to actually chop the walls out, the ancient walls coming out from Qualomendlini, which will give him extra bonuses if, of course, the chop will be strong enough. I doubt it, even with Magnus internal, Magnus over there in the city, that he's gonna get the wall up that fast, but there is a possibility, I guess. It kind of depends also how fast Georgia will click. Is this a hill? Yes. Oh, that's a hill. Oh my god, the capsules will activate the +7. He gonna get strong. He gonna build muscles. He gonna take out opponent. We do have also a few American men-at-arms that to be deployed here to the south. FizzLePoisson is getting his wait, that's not Fizz, that's actually Pizza. Is getting his battle ram going, and I do see, I gotta say, man, Pizza is getting his hamburger going over here next to New York. We're gonna see some mustard, we're gonna see some ketchup coming around, and we do have to see if the toppings on the pizza are gonna get better, or the hamburger is gonna win the day. Map is very small. It's not big, but this is Pangea, so basically we weren't expecting that big of a map. Okay, so initial attack coming out from a capsule into that encampment. It looks like he still can get going. He did move with his capsules on the front line here, and can deal the damage against the horses, which are defending in hilly terrain where the extra +7 does get activated. I gotta say, I do want to say a mention over here that is more dependent on BBG than it is on this game in particular. I would have loved for these capsules to actually have the same penalty as other units have usually. For example, Crusade, if they're on a tile outside of the borders, the bonus is not gonna activate. But anyway, this is not the case today. This is not the case. It is what it is. And the extra +7 is activated. The hamburger is coming out from Tsukumi over here. We do have a battering ram over there, and it looks like going the same time FizzLePoisson is pushing through the Roman defenses, but only with 3 of these capsules. He does have a battering ram with him, and there are a few more legions that can help out with defense from the east side. Now Bloodfather is a bit concerned about doing all of this defense moving out of his tile, so he doesn't get cornered over here, and he doesn't let the unit actually pass through. It does look like also FizzLePoisson needs to do some quick moves over here to promote his capsules, and it does seem like the legions can actually hold the door for a little while longer. More legions are coming out from Mediolandum. He will have the ability to maybe use the chop, but I do have to say not a lot of chops are available for him, and he's going to need to get out of the way to actually get those chops going. Not ideal for Rome. I do also want to mention Georgia is not really following up with more units in the city of Kutaisi, which will probably spare Rome. True Great also, burgers are better than... No, I don't know, man. I don't know about that, bro. I have eaten some very good hamburgers, man. Some very good burgers. Like, even thinking about them, my mouth is actually starting to how do you say it in English, actually? Water? Actually, I'm getting drool. I'm gonna start drooling. Salve? Oh, that sounds like a really weird sounding word. I know what you mean, but yeah, salivate. Okay. Rambling man, good evening, sir. Salivate, yes, salivate. Smart by Senat. Rome gets the iron, while Zulu gets the horses. Yeah, I would say they needed to do both over here. Look at the horseman core. The horseman core is actually taken down by the Kevsur here, and definitely Marvin needs stronger units. I do see him going for stirrups, and I think this is a big tactical mistake from him. He would require to go for castles if he actually wants to upgrade his horses into a stronger technology. I do see him getting heavy chariot cores, and no, my bad. I stand corrected. He wants to chop out units and then upgrade them. That is my bad. He's actually gonna get stronger units over here as soon as he actually gets stirrups, and we're gonna need to see him require some support, economic support from his teammates. We actually have at the moment 1708 on 36 gold. We got Ybanca on 16, Bloodfather is on 30, and then Marvin on 21. And last is Sarpel, also good evening, sir. Mouth is water. Yes, I think actually mouth watering is a little bit better as wording. I don't know, it sounds a little bit better. I don't know. I totally get the salivate is basically like in Romania we say the same. We have the same word, saliva. It's basically like how to say, the liquid in your mouth. Salivase is actually the word over there, translated directly from salivate, but it sounds dirty. Doesn't it sound a little bit dirty to you? I don't know, man. Like, that's how it sounds. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I have my mind, you know, in different places, but it sounds weird. Yeah. Saliva is the stuff in your mouth. Salivating is what you do when you drool over food. Yeah. Oh my God. You're making me think of burgers again. Yes. Which person sounds dirty? The salivate one. DD Jordan. Welcome, sir. How are you doing? We do have more legions coming up from Rome. It looks like Georgia is getting countered over here by Rome from the south. And it looks like these Kevsurs will have a bit of an issue, but the legions cannot push into them. The Roman legions might actually try to go against the archers, and I do see Kutaisi is starting to get the builders out. I'm pretty sure he actually plugged in the builder card because he does have 5 charges on these, and boom, he chops out the Kevsur. Boom, he's gonna chop out another one next turn. He's gonna get another job towards this one next turn, and another one of these units will come out to fight his opponent, Roman legions. We do have Quadro Mendlini getting the walls up, and that's a 28 defense strength city. And of course, these Kevsurs still can do a decent amount of damage, and they're going to acquire promotions. Very important, by the way, to acquire the promotions so you get to heal on the battlefield much quicker than you would heal otherwise. It takes quite a bit of time to heal in opponent's territory. I do want to mention also on the west side, we do have Spain getting bigger and bigger. He has already 2, 4, 6, 8 cities. He did choose to go for Ancestral Hall and spammed out those cities like there's no tomorrow. He's Barak. He's already on 44 science, 49 culture. He does have 100 gold per turn. He is just getting whatever the allies need over there. He's the giver of all. We do have FizzLePoisson losing 2 gold a turn. We do have GoodShoot on 156 production and 64 gold. Looks like Abraham Lincoln is also 134 production and 53 science with 55 culture and only 14 gold. Now, we did have him raise an army with his industrial zones, and you can see he's following those up with very good placements coming up from his aqueducts. This will mean quite a bit over here for him. City of Qualomendlini is getting attacked from multiple sides. It is being put under siege by these Georgian Kevsurs. The Georgian Kevsurs will get the support help of the hamburgers coming out to fight, and it does seem like he took down another Uganda. We do have FizzLePoisson managing to go against the Nodwengo over here, Ugandas, and took it down quite quickly. Even if Zulu does have a horseman core, and if he would have had more horseman cores, honestly, he might have actually just defended this. The knight cores are definitely strong enough to actually fight these Kevsurs while they are not in the hills. In the hills, totally different equation. Look at this, 67 versus the Kevsurs 76 in the hills. If it's not on the hills and it's a little bit banged up, it's much lower. Okay, get the promotion. he lost it. Quick moves coming out from Marvin, taking down Fizz's Civ6 over there. One of the fish just drowned. And we do have in the north Georgia getting the attack on Mediolandum. Looks like he might actually get to position against the city of Mediolandum extremely quickly with these Civ6. I do want to point out these Civ6 do not have the penalty of hills over here, of moving through hills, and he is getting new ones to start the charge. He does get the extra movement from the generals, and it's good that actually Rome is blocking this tile over here. He's gonna need to deal with this level 1 Civ6, but unfortunately doesn't seem like he does enough damage with his archers armies, or I should say with his legions also. Now we do need to also take a look how America is going to want to play this. Looks like at the beginning he wants to actually go against India to the south of New Orleans and not really deploying an army towards his opponent Pisac of Inca. We do have more settlers coming around from Inca. He's actually doing very well trying to get all of this going, and man, I would have loved to see that theater square actually in Chuquito than in Wilkawaman. Anyway, it looks like Inca is making one right to the point of turn, but it's slowly, you know, it's slowly getting there. Okay, the city still didn't get from under siege penalty, and we do see it is much stronger because of the knight that got upgraded. One knight did manage to take down the Civ6 that attacked his Ikanda, and FizzLePoisson is in a little bit of a problem, in a trouble. He doesn't have a lot of units in the south, and he's gonna start chopping with those builders that he got as many tiles and as many Civ6s as he can get. Yeah, he kind of overextended a little bit over here, but he is relying on the fact that Rome doesn't have a general, so he can push into him with much stronger units. Not only their technology is one level higher, but they're also stronger as a damage because of the unique unit. We need a hype train, yo. We do need a hype train, yes. When hype train? Okay. Oh, thank you so much for the 31 sub. Much appreciated, True Grit. Oh, you're the man, bro. With MD99 just joined the Dreamers. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Oh, much appreciated. We do have to take a look also on India's defenses. He did manage to get the production going towards Colosseum in the city of Mumbai, and I do see he finished the pyramids over there in that city center. At the moment, Ybanca is still struggling to get his science and culture going. He's on 35 and 41, while he does have 91 production with 56 faith. We do have at the moment, let's see, 10 gold a turn coming up over here for Gandhi. Yeah, that is a problem in Lucena, because they're just not getting the gold. That's the issue over here. They're just not getting the gold, and of course that actually takes away from their opportunity to actually build up an army and sustain it. Not only that, but also upgrade it to the next levels. We do have more of these heavy chariots, quite a few heavy chariots actually coming out from Zulu cities and hard built Knight Corps. His city Kuala Mendlini is going down. Even if the Civ6 are taking a decent amount of damage, they're gonna get some promotion. I do see this one actually has a problem. This one might be taken down and doesn't have enough movement. The Inca actually did repair over here from Paolo Mendlini, and I do see the Archer Corps can do quite a bit of damage. Okay, there we go. Promotion on the Civ6. We do have the Civ6 not having the ability to attack into the night, especially when it's out of the hills, and we do need to see what his success rate is going to be in the north. It does look like FizzLePoisson will have a bit of a problem here attacking in the next Zulu units. Now, in the meantime, he did manage to get 53 science versus Marvin's 39, and he does have 32 culture versus Marvin's 51. He's not gonna have that much of a production though. Then Getter, thank you so much for the follow, sir. Much appreciated. We do have Georgia also getting more settlers in the meantime. He's trying to use this space that he created for himself to get new cities out and try to acquire new lands. There is a bit of a problem. Inca is getting quite close to him, and Inca does have the science and the culture to compete. On the west side though, GoodShoot is just stabilizing his production, and I do see he's getting his economy going, while he is going to start doing his science campuses, and at the same time his theater squares a little bit later. He is gonna explode over here. He already has 178 production, and I do see 142 food. His cities are gonna go quite quickly. He's gonna have the housing, and he's gonna have the production to build everything very quickly. You can see Mashhad is starting to get the aqueducts with the help of Hagmatana over here for the upcoming industrial zones, while he is gonna get a lot more commercials to actually build everything up. He also did build a Temenanki in the city of Gordian, getting a little bit of science from that. He's on 90 gold a turn here, while Barak did jump up to 162. We do have 68 science with 62 culture and 162 gold a turn, 112 production coming up from Barak. He's not yet putting pressure on India, but he will probably put pressure on India, especially since he does have the ability to get more damage against his opponent. He did get a religion here, or did he not? Wait, did I see that? Oh my god, I thought I saw a religion, but I think I saw a pussycat, and it was not a pussycat. Let me actually see Corallo Mentlini. Is it gonna fall? We do have the units attacking into it, and it's fall. It fell. It has fallen. We do have a Zulu losing a city right from the face of Georgia. FizzLePoisson is going to follow the attack on Mediolandum, going to take that city down also. We do have a legion coming up over there in next turn, but it's too late. The city got taken, the city got raised. Bloodfather is over here, is having a bit of a big problem actually with the Georgian units. His legions cannot attack into them, and these Kevsurs don't have a problem against them at all. Yeah, raise, man. Yeah, he got the circle of shame. Sure, that's a problem. I mean, you know, it happens, man. It happens. Oh, new Discord members. Oh, I do have to point out, and of course, say it again. I did get on YouTube a debrief on what happened last week, by the way, if you want to take a look. Let me actually get the link for you. Stage 2 results over here. So you get to see everything that happened in the previous week of the CWC. Of course, don't forget to thumbs up, comment down over there on the video, and hope you're gonna enjoy the content. Georgia MVP. I mean, yeah, FizzLePoisson is fighting left, right, man. Man, I'm thinking right now, maybe we're gonna call FizzLePoisson Chan. He should be the Chan, man. He needs the Chan title, right? Or is it the Lee title? Why do you think it should be stronger? What title should we actually give to FizzLePoisson? Is it the Lee from Bruce Lee, or is it the Chan from Jackie Chan? Which one is it? Let's actually take a look how Zulu is going to try to get back at his opponent. He's building more balances. He did manage to get a wave of builders here, but he kind of remained out of chops. We do have Georgia also retreating his Kevsurs back to his territory while he's building new ones. He does have a bit of a problem with these night cores that are not on the hills to counter into them. Game coding teleport over there, then blow up. Yes, that is actually, the teleporting is very weird. I gotta say, okay. Yes, I gotta say. We do have America also getting closer to the Indian borders. Looks like Ybanca might actually have a bit of a problem, but his Varus can withstand multiple attacks into the city center. We do have America managing to recruit a general. El Cid is available for him, and it does look like the Varus can still hold even without a general. We do have one more turn until the next era, and I do see Barak did manage to secure his golden age. FizzLePoisson did secure his GoodShoot is on a golden age. We do have pizza in dark age. Oh my god, guys, it's happening. Dark age men at arms with a general and a +5 from Lincoln are gonna push into India's territory. We got Marvin here with a golden age, and Bloodfather is dark age. We got Ybanca golden age, and 1708 is actually 3 points out from getting a golden age. That's not cool, guy. I mean, that's definitely not good. That is definitely not good. Can he get the 3 points from something? Hello? 3.1708. You gotta do it, man. You did very well. I gotta say, he actually did very well. Oh, got it. Got it. The Incan Warak just entered the scene over here. And the Warak is gonna manage to get him to a golden age. 66 out of 65. There we go. There we go. Wait, incorrect city center location? But for Mediolan, there is no encampment. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's actually see what's going on over here. FizzLePoisson still pushing through the Roman defenses. It kind of looks like Rome is not going to have that many units to fight with. And I do see Georgia keeps on getting the damage on his opponent. He does have more capsules coming from Batumi and Kutaisi. He might actually want to build more for the south rather than the north. The mighty Warak. Yes. Man, this Warakak, bro. This is insane. This unit is so strong. If you, I mean, it was strong. I remember Warakaks when there was, you know, that before the nerf on the experience. After the nerf for the experience, not that good. Before the nerf of the experience, oh my god, man. Level 4 Warakaks running everywhere on the map, they are insane. Mediolandum had an encampment too. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, yeah, this one had an encampment. Yes, it did. Both of them did have an encampment. Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. Yes. Now we do have America putting more strength into his opponent here. Now that he did get his Dark Age, he's also going to plug in that +5 into his Dark Age card. He does have a military alliance. Does his opponent have a military alliance? Let's see. River defense. Yes. So both of them benefit from military alliance. Where is his bonus? I want to see the +5. He doesn't have the +5 yet. He did not plug in the card. Pizza. When will you do it? What do you got here? Legacy. He needs to change this. He needs to change this into Twilight Valor. That extra +5 is what he needs to break India over here. We do also have the First World Congress coming around soon. In just a few seconds, we're gonna have a pause for 2 minutes, and we're gonna get back to actually see what's gonna happen. We do have also Spain getting his production numbers up. I do see him going for foreign ministry when it comes to the city of Madrid, and I would love to actually see him get a religion. It looks like he did manage to get the holy site over here on the city of Valencia. It's just a matter of time until he's actually gonna start to acquire the first prophet. Actually, next time he's gonna acquire the prophet. The damage against India will be severe. India did get up in the science, though. We're gonna need to talk about that. Gold. Spectator and spectator. Okay, 2 minutes as a pause, and we're gonna come back to see what they did. Bam, we're back. Let's actually see what the players did choose as golden age options, and at the same time let's actually see the damage of the big Lincoln over here. Pizza is gonna try to make a sandwich out of India, and it does look like he did manage to plus 5 over there. Did he? No, he still didn't put the +5. Oh no, come on, man, you can do it. We don't have Barack going for a Pen Russian Voice Golden Age in the second one with 79 science and 72 culture, 200 gold a turn. We do have 134 production. FizzLePoisson is still pushing into Rome, and it looks like he's gonna start going against the Roman walls soon. He can actually get quite a few pillages over here and take out that capital city. The capital at the moment is not benefiting from Legion, but there is one coming out in 2 turns. Now I do see a GoodShoot with 115 science and 72 culture, has the most science in the game with the most production, 194 and 175 food. 131 gold as well. We do also see Lincoln. It's coming up over here. Pizza with 63 science and 30 culture. Unfortunately for him, it does look like he's lacking a little bit in his how to say, in his total strength to actually attack into the Indian units, and I really hope we're gonna see. Come on, man. Oh, okay, he's still using his crossbows. Okay, he's still upgrading crossbows. That's why he's doing this. He's getting a wave of archers, and he needs the gold from his teammates to upgrade. That's why he's using the -50 card instead of the +5 damage card, Twilight Valor. Now we did have Marvin go for a Pen Russian Voice Golden Age, 49 science, 58 culture, 117 production. Lost a city, but now he can actually have a defense going. Night Courts will give him enough strength on these units to withstand the attacks of the Kevsus. Bloodfather with only 15 science and 12 culture might actually die to Georgia over here. It does look like these units are a bit too strong for his cities to handle, while there are more on the way. These units move quite fast through the hills, not getting stopped by the hilly terrain. Ybanca did manage to get a Pen Russian Voice this time with 58 science and 95 culture. He does have 120 production, did quite well actually, and the only problem is to actually withstand the damage of his opponent of Pizza from the north. I'm a bit curious about his choice of going for Buttress instead of going for a stronger unit like Knights, Coursers, and his own men at arms, and so on and so forth. Reformed Church coming up next time. He does want to get going, and it does look like he's gonna need a lot more units to defend. Oh my god, a lot more units. He's definitely gonna need okay, he got his men-at-arm. 1 men-at-arm did get upgraded over here, and it looks like that 1 men-at-arm could have made all of the difference in the world. Anyway, we do have 1708 also with Pen Russian Voice Golden Age, 56 science and 71 culture. He does have 157 production. He did choose to go White Empire, which does mean he's gonna take quite a bit of time to actually build up everything up, but he will get a lot more stats up. I do like how he's actually using the Machu Picchu. This is quite rare to get Machu Picchu to use in such a way. We do have the Theater Square also getting to a +3 over here in Wilka Woman, and he's starting to acquire these writers. I do see more Theater Squares coming up from Chuquito, and I do see Cusco is gonna get one as well. This is gonna be a +6, and this is gonna be a +5. Now, Rage! Whoa, Legion! Bonsoir, monsieur! Bienvenue! We got a raid going, and bonsoir tout le monde! Bienvenue sur la stream, sur moi stream. We do have, sur my stream actually, I should say, we do have a training game going on between a team that is just established in the Civ6 squadrons. They're still needing to get a lot of games going, and they still need to get their feet wet over there, the toes, into the Civ6 squadrons competitive environment. Thank you so much, Leech, for the raid, and I do want to say these players are from Le Senat, which you do see on the right side of the screen over there with Marvin, Bloodfather, Ybanca, and 1708 are fighting against quite a strong team. They are fighting against Chacun Pour Soi, everybody for him themselves. We do have over here Georgia FizzLePoisson in a 1 versus 3 situation. He's managing to take down a player with his Kevsurs in the north of his territory. He's pushing into the Roman capital with his Kevsurs, a general, and a decent amount of strength. He did manage to get a battering ram to take the walls down, and now he's gonna need to go for the kill. In the south, he did manage to raise a city of Marvin, and he's gonna take that one down. We do need to see if he's gonna follow up with an attack against Zulu a little bit later on. He's getting his Grandmaster Chapel, and he's trying to stay competitive when it comes to the science and culture. Elisha, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. Merci beaucoup, monsieur. We do have also to take a look how Inca is going to try to evolve his empire over here. He's at the moment trying to get as much culture as possible. He's going to need the science alongside that culture, and he does have a decent amount of mountains to get that going. We do have a bit of a problem for Ybanca. He's getting pushed by America's units, and yet America, even if he is in a dark age, he didn't actually quite put his +5 card on. He still wants to get a wave of crossbows upgraded and move to the south with the -50 card, then actually hard taking, or I would say hard upgrading them. On the west side, Barak is getting the gold for his teammates. We do have Barak over here with 90 science, 78 culture, 200 gold, and 143 production, getting another wave of settlers and trying to build his entertainment complex. He did manage to get his religion Shinto established for Zen meditation and cross culture dialogue. He's gonna try to get his religion into his ally cities to help him get some conversions up, and you can see he's buying out missionaries left, right, and center from the city of Valencia so he can convert his empire and his allies' empires very, very quickly. Now we do have India next to him over here, Ybanca, that also benefits from a religion. Kabul is standing in the way and is probably going to be taken down at some point. Marvin, Zulu Empire does actually benefit from the Sus of that city center. Taking a look at the Congress, we did have gold actually -50 cost. Wow. Wow. -50 cost on the gold. Oh my god, okay. We do have Pakachuti with 20% faster population growth but -5 loyalty, and I do see 2 diplomatic victory points for Philip II, and we're going to need to see if he's actually going to manage to acquire those wonders and try to snatch the victory. Also, Omosh N, hello there, sir. Oh, hello from Bucharest, my friend. Hello there. 4 capsules and 2 archers just destroyed Rome. Well, I think there were like 6 capsules, but sure, I get it. That's a problem. That is a problem over here. I do have to say that Bloodfather couldn't actually manage to get a general of his own because 2 generals were acquired by Georgia at the beginning and 2 generals were acquired by Zulu. So none of them remained for Rome over here. A bit unfortunate, but it happened. Also, Nubus Maximus, hello there, sir. Duke Gats, good evening, sir. Georgia, yet again, yes, striking with these capsules. We do need to see if Inca is going to do anything about Georgia here. Looks like Georgia will want to eat some of the Incan cities as well. At the moment, he's doing the damage against Antavila, chopping from the city of Gori with his builders, and the FizzLePoisson is in a second monumentality era. He's also deploying some crossbows over there to the west side, while the city of Antavila is going to take quite a bit of time to build up the walls for turns. I do have to point out the city of Antavila did get placed in a position that it doesn't actually benefit from the river defense, so an extra +5, you might say that it wouldn't have made that big of a difference, but still it does make a difference. The pest side or the Buddha? Yeah, we do have Zulu getting a catapult core to the north, still building up his knight core count, and now finally we do have some more crossbowman cores. This will be quite important if he actually wants to do some more damage against FizzLePoisson. He is starting to match his science, and I do see he does have a little bit more production. His economy is in shambles, but Inca is there to help with 111 gold. He's managing to get the gold per turn for his teammates, while he still is not actually at the same level as his opponents. It's a decent amount of gold for them. I do also want to point out over here the city of Rome is in shambles. He's being put under siege, and these capsules will do quite a bit of damage against that. They should actually have the opportunity to take it down next turn, taking away a capital from Rome. There is a settler actually from Bloodfather trying to get into a safe position over here to the south, trying to get to the east of the Zulu Empire, which might be a bit too far for him to handle. If the city of Rome falls over here, if we don't have more units getting out from the cities of Rome, well, It doesn't look good. I gotta say, it doesn't look good. Let's see what's happening here. A massive wall of units coming up from America now that he can couple the crossbowman strength with these men-at-arms. He's starting to chew through the Indian Varus immediately after India is fighting outside of his borders. He's not benefiting from the Defender of the Faith, nor is he benefiting from the Governor Victor bonuses in this particular city center. These Varus cannot withstand the men-at-arms strength. They're a bit too strong. Wait, did he put the +5 card in? +5 card in. It's a 72 strength men at arm. Yes, there it is. +5 card. The Indian Varus 58 defense against the men at arms 72, and of course America can push with crossbows, can deal more damage against these Varus before even the men at arms get in to take them down. We do have campus research projects coming out from America. We didn't actually quite get to see who did manage to get Newton or Hypatia. Hypatia did get acquired by Inca, benefiting from a free library and an extra science point on those libraries. We do need to see if he's gonna manage to get a good wonder for himself. Can he get a prize jewel for the American Empire? Yeah, Isodor of Miletus over there is thinking, what can he do to make pizza happy? Guys, how do you make a pizza happy? Come on, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see the creativity. How do you make a pizza happy? Could you show Georgia military strength? Yes, sir, I can. Georgia is on 871 military strength. Actually, it's double the amount of military that Marvin is benefiting from, and almost actually 9 times Trajan's. Stuff the crust. Okay. Add in fresh basil. Oh, okay. Okay. Give in pepperoni. I mean, pepperoni, you make the eyes with the pepperoni, right? Or maybe like something like a salami. How do you make the smile though? Maybe we're talking about, you know, something extremely simple. How do you make the smile? Do you make the smile out of ketchup? Do you make the smile out of tomato sauce? Do you make the smile out of crust? Lionfield music. Are you guys watching this? Oh, wait, what is Lionfield music? Bell peppers. Yeah. Oh my God, bell peppers. Whoever eats that smile. The next day, bro. The next day. Wait, what is that Lionfield music? Are protectors? What? I don't know what that is. Lionfield music. I have no idea who they are. Okay. I guess I'm gonna need to check them out after stream. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Protectors of pasta and of pizza. I see. Okay. I see it. Okay. So that's what pizza has in its bag. That's what happened over there. He knows the way. Okay, I see. They're Italians. Yeah, very good, very nice. Prosciutto. Oh yes, you can actually make it from prosciutto. Yes, there we go. Baron Foresh has got the idea. Good evening, sir. Bonsoir, monsieur. Bienvenue. No, why add on pizza? I mean, you can use that on pizza. What do you mean? It works. And now I gotta ask the big question: would you make the smile out of a pineapple? Anyway, we do have America starting to get through the breach here. India is starting to buckle. It looks like Antavila is getting quite a few units next to it, and it doesn't look like these Georgian capsules can push quickly. The walls are going to go up in 2 turns. He definitely needs a unit over here to handle the walls, maybe catapult or get a battering ram, a burger like he did with his opponent. We do have the battering ram over here of Georgia needing to get into the borders of Mediolanum soon, and that did get used to take down the city of Rome, while these capsules will need to get into position next to Mediolandum. This battering ram only has 2 movement, and it can actually get a siege tower with it upgraded with 40 points. There is a capsule here that can actually pillage some of the trade routes, and also pillage those. Actually, I don't think there was a trade route anymore here. Pillage the commercial center, while I do see the Georgian capsules might actually get deployed there to the north. There is no chop available for the city of Kume, while Antium did get a man-at-arms to defend it. It's going to be a much stronger city for the capsules to push into. Machiavelli, I laid out the Poland Article 5 meme with pineapple on a pizza. Wait, there's a Polish Article 5? What is that? What is that? Is that like a Poland Article 5? What is that? Is that like, wait, you're throwing paper at me? Why are you throwing paper at me, bro? Wait, wait, what? Oh, you're talking about the NATO Article 5? Oh, no. Oh no, no, I didn't mean that, bro. Pineapple on the side, pizza not insulted, while you can still have the taste. Oh my god, triggering people. Okay. We got crossbow on course coming out from Zulu. He did try to push a little bit into Georgia, try to take a little bit from the pressure of his ally over here from Rome, but it didn't actually phase off Georgia. We do have Georgian battering ram getting bought over here in the city of Tbilisi, while he's gonna need to move it to the west side. Now he did manage to do quite a bit of damage against the city of Antavila, while Inca is deploying some crossbows. He's gonna have a decent defense here. Now Inca does also get the castles next turn, so he's gonna upgrade these into coursers, a little bit stronger of a unit to use. I'm pretty sure he's also gonna have probably the first nationalism in the game. Ybanca is gonna get printing next turn with mercenaries coming up in 1. It does look like he needs a stronger army to use, and he's building up Grandmaster Chapel so he can buy more units. 78 faith at 10, 140 production coming up from him, getting a spy from the city of Mumbai so he can deploy it in the cities of his opponent and try to get more strength from that. Now we do have Antium about to be hit over here by these units, and I gotta say, oh, that's what happened. So this is actually a pillage road over here. You can actually see, guys, how do you pillage a road? Does anybody know how to pillage a road? I have no idea how you can actually pillage a road. You actually put the army to start stomping the road, or like getting to hammer down the road or something? Do you throw dirt on it? How do you pillage a road? I'm just thinking, like in real life, what do you do? Do you steal the stones of the road? No, I mean, yeah, I know it in the game, but what do you do in reality to pillage the road? Because they didn't have C4 in that era, right? I understand C4, right? Dig poke holes. I know, right? Like, what is this? Do you actually you break it? So you do get like big hammers and pew, pew, pew. You get that? Oh my god, that sounds like a lot of work, man. That sounds like a lot of work. Now, what pole holes should on the trick? Yeah, depends how it has been made out of rocks. You remove them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but you don't remove all of them. You know, you remove 3 out of here, 4 out of there, 2 out of there, and so on. So everybody that goes on that road has the pillaged road effect. You know, like you go on the road over there on your you're trying to go on the road with your how do you call it? Oh my god, trasura. What's it called in English? A carriage, right? It's a carriage in English. You feel the full effect of the road getting pillaged. You can hear it also. Oh, I feel it in my bones. Probably blockade the road and break it. Okay. Carriage. Okay, got it. Thank you. Okay, we do have America actually trying to push into Inca from the northwest as well. Looks like the men tribes are definitely stronger than the Incan units. There's no Victor here to help him. Looks like Antavila did get out of danger. We do have Georgia not having the benefits of a general on this side, and he's well, not as his opponent have the benefits of the general. We do have crossbows able to do the damage against these Incan units, and I do see even Geneva is starting to help him out. We do have Georgian Kevsur that will die against the city of Antavila. He did not want to die in vain. He gave his life to take the first stones out of the ancient walls of the great city of Antavila. He did it, man. He did it, you know. Cover it with banana peas. Yeah, exactly. I really like that idea, Mama Leto. Really like that idea. You just cover it over there, all over the place. Banana peas everywhere, peels everywhere. Geneva Swordsman being a sneaky flaker. Yeah, he did. Flanker. I mean, not flanker. Flanker. Sorry. We do have Georgia about to hit the city of Antium with its full might and strength of the Kevsurs attacking into the walls with the battering ram damage. He's doing. He's taking down the wall defense, and next turn we're probably gonna see a lot more damage being done over there since the walls are not there. We do have Rome. Just a few more turns. Oh my God, this might be too late. Spanish caravel is coming around, and it looks like he's probably gonna take down the Roman galley before he can get the safety settle. And we do have a double line of units from Zulu trying to break the Georgian defenses, but Georgia has none of that. He's actually putting more of these crossbows in behind next to Tsukumi and trying to get the defense going. It's fine, it's all good. And we do have a GoodShoot managing to get 223 science with 112 culture, 289 production. The massive production centers are starting to get online over here. You can see he has this production before he finished his full industrial zone setup. He's gonna get a massive boost of industry when he's gonna get everything done. These will be aqueducts. We do have the industrial zones between them. We do have more universities coming around, and as you can see, he's getting some wonders as well. To the southwest, he didn't actually quite push into India, letting just America Irel into him while he's trying to get the sim. In the meantime, they designate the real war of the game over here, with America trying to go against against one of his opponents against India, while Tamar did go against two of his opponents, managing to break one down. The city of Kume is about to be taken out. City of Antium is about to be taken out, and the last remaining settler from Rome is about to go down. The Spanish caravel is over there, overlooking that settler. Coco alert, hello there, sir. Is he seriously gonna conquer the entire map by himself? He's gonna try. He's gonna try. Yes, he is actually gonna try. We do have the Roman galley just trying to get out. Another one of these Spanish quadrims is coming about. We do have Himerius and Gaius Dulius with Artemisia coming to help, and it does look like the city of Antium will be taken down before the settler can actually get the city on the cattle tile. Next turn, even if the heal on Antium is gonna activate, we're still gonna have enough strength from these Kevsurs to take it down entirely. We do have some Rome. Oh my God, the American units are starting to get into the borders of Inca, starting to pillage quite a few tiles over here. We do have amphitheaters coming out from Cusco, more markets coming around, and I do see men at arms are getting deployed from the city of Chanchan. And I gotta say, okay, big poll coming up, guys, big poll, because it feels like you guys are not giving me the answer. What title should we give who this? FizzLePoisson. FizzLePoisson. Title of Chan. Title of D. Title of Arnold. Okay. We need to settle it now. Tamar has been fighting 3 versus 1 from the beginning of the game. We need to say what title are we gonna award him for the performance of this game. This is a 1 versus 3 and 3 simmers. Yes, well, I would say actually it's sorry, America is also kind of irrelevant over here. We do have him only on like what 131 science, 36 culture. Yeah, he does have 221 production, but still, you know, he's doing so many units in the south. He's using a lot of his production into units rather than sim. Now he started switching back, and we still see him pushing his opponents rather than doing the same. While full sim, we do have Persia and we do have Spain. Spain is starting to convert all of his cities, and it looks like he's getting his shipyards going for the extra production. GoodShoot over here about to shoot over 300 production, and the final and mighty damage of the Georgian Empire is gonna fall on the city of Antium. The final city of Rome has been taken down. FizzLePoisson deals the damage. Beats that final nail in the coffin. That's unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate. GG, well played for Blood Fatalis. I'm pretty sure he learned a valuable lessons here. Do not disrespect the Kevsurs. The Kevsurs are very strong. Very strong. Why did he raise it though? He didn't care about it. I don't know. Yeah, I guess he didn't care about that one. He didn't need that, man. He didn't need that negativity over there. Yeah, he didn't expect the Spanish Inquisition. Yeah, and we do have in a 4 versus 3 situation the team of Le Senat saying we had enough. They conceded the game to the mighty Chacun Pour Soi team, and of course I'm pretty sure they learned a lot from this matchup over here. I hope we're gonna see them soon, and I hope next time we see them, oh my god, we will see much better. I'm sure the next time we see them we will see much better games from them. They are still a new team. They're getting into the competitive scene, and I'm pretty sure slowly but surely they're gonna get the training games going, which are very, very necessary to actually acquire that skill, acquire that knowledge, get the synergy between the team members going, and manage to win the games. Yeah, the fishman. So okay, we still have the poll. Final votes are going in. What title should we give to FizzLePoisson? The title of Chan, the title of Lee, or the title of Arnold Schwarzenegger? I didn't actually have the full. Okay, Arnold. He's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, from now on, he will be known of the great Arnold. Got it. He got it. Okay. So let's actually see, let's go and jump into the post-game chat here. It looks like we do have a bit of, 57 fan actually just updated BBS, if you didn't know. Highlands and Lakes did get changed quite a bit, and we're going to need to see how it's going to actually affect a lot of stuff. Lakes is not going to affect the, how to say, the games in the syllabus C, but Highlands might. It's not pretty here, super healy. The world age parameter did not exist on it, now it does, while the new will give you the original highlights. You can pick standard, which will give you the same amount of fields as the Pangea with new parameter. Okay, this old, this will give you the same amount of fields as one of Pangea with the standard parameter. Right? Okay. Okay, interesting. So we have that old option, and we might actually get to have a vote in. Okay, don't mind me on that one. Let's go 4v4. Let's actually go and take a hear on what the players want to say and how they will talk about the game that we just saw between Chacun Pour Soi and Le Senat. I do have to say they are French, they're all French, and they're going to talk a lot in Francais. And I do have to say that I'm, of course, very happy if we're going to get some answers in English. But if we don't, I'm still convinced that it's going to be valuable for the viewers that do know French and do want to hear the post-game chat to actually have this on the stream. So let's jump in and try to stay quiet over there.
Tour, je pense.
GG, well played.
GG.
Thank you.
I gotta say, FizzLePoisson, you are awarded the title of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ah. T'as le titre de Arnold Schwarzenegger pour ta prestation.
Bravo Schwarzy.
sulfateuse. Il sait, please guys, help me, I need to escape. But
Oh, really?
but no, on the beginning of the game, you know,
Yeah.
at the start he say, I'm on 3 people. What can I do to escape? But he take this opponent and smash him.
And we give him Armag. Next turn he can take Armag for free with his scoot.
Oh, I see. Preparing over there for the inevitable demise to the Inca Empire. I see. Okay.
Full useless, but.
But it's okay, to I don't know what to say in English. Trébucher. It's trébucher. It's a boost, so it's okay,
Yeah.
no problem. Take kill with a knight. It's a boost too. Full worse.
You did get on the west side some incredible trade routes over there from the beginning of the game. I gotta say that helped you out so much over there on the seas to get the economy going.
Yeah, that's why I don't know for Volcano. But I know I go on B3 on coast to trade.
Yeah.
Surprise, Master Vile. Oh, elle est broken. Je lui ai fait une petite Rena pour plat de co, parce que ça mange pas de pain.
Toujours pareil l'anglais, mais ouais, vous saviez que j'étais là ou pas? Parce que
Non. Non. On voit personne.
Non, tour 10, on voit personne, c'est pour ça on n'a aucune
Vous
info.
voyez pas la rivière au-dessus?
Si vous voyez personne, je pense
Non,
que vous verrez
c'est la mienne, je crois, celle qu'on voit. Et elle va très loin.
Non.
Ouais, mais
Le
sur
Limpopo.
l'Inca, j'ai un God Spawn et.
Ah, celle-là, on l'a pas vue.
beaucoup plus agressif, je pense, donc c'est peut-être mieux pour remapper.
But by the way, Michael, when you see the map at the beginning, you think that they should remap?
I mean, with the full vision, yes. With their vision, no.
Okay.
Because you had such an advantage over there on the west side, but they didn't know about that on the between Spain and Persia. I think they could have worked a little bit more on the general, so Rome would have a general. I think going for commercials at the beginning might have been switched towards campuses and encampments. I think that should have been the way. And either you go knights or you go coursers. I don't think you can go different. On Zulu, I mean. Zulu courser course with the crossbowman should have, I think, would have been a little bit faster. Like 4 turns faster.
Et nous, notre condition de rematch, c'était juste le trade sur l'Inca. Hein. On savait que peu importe ce qui restait, on pouvait jouer n'importe quel match-up et la condition c'était l'Inca et on était deux à côté de l'Inca, on a pas remap et on avait des jolis spawns. On était deux sur une mux, moi T1, l'Inca T2 sur une SOA avec une 3-2 à acheter directement. On l'a mis en plus 3 et...
Ouais, c'est dur de remap, ça, je suis d'accord. Setup de trade plus bon spawn, vous avez pas d'infos, ça peut que être pire en fait. Enfin, ça peut probablement être pire.
Mais après, peu importe le match-up qu'on a en face de nous, on sait qu'on a le trade et on sait qu'on a l'Inca qui a un très bon spawn et...
Ouais.
Tant pis quoi. Après, on a mal joué, vous avez joué.
Il a mis un petit peu de temps, personnellement, je trouve, à sortir ses plats de co. Qu'est-ce que c'était
J'ai open double campus, j'en avais un plus 5, un plus 4.
Oh, ok, d'accord.
Donc...
J'aime pas beaucoup, mais ah oui, je me souviens, t'avais beaucoup de choses.
Alors j'étais en 20-20, donc j'ai pas... Enfin, ça m'a mis bien quand même.
Ouais, j'entends. Mais derrière, ça te ralentit un peu parce que tu prends trop vite les techs, tu dois tech plein de trucs un peu useless. Et du coup, certes, tu continues un discount, mais vu que t'as pris plein de tech, ben ça coûte cher.
Ouais,
malgré que...
Ouais, mais...
Après, ouais, je sais pas.
Non,
j'aurais pas eu des plats de co de fou non plus, enfin... Au cap,
Et
elle
j'ai
est
trop-
sur un lac, elle est pas sur une rivière et tout. J'avais pas un setup place de goût pour une libre pensée, tu sais, ça m'aurait mis bien sinon.
Ouais, moi j'ai un e-kill, j'ai plein de pâturages, j'ai posé ma B2 sur le e-kill, j'ai aménagé
Ah
le
ouais,
truc
l'Artemis.
et Artemis dessus en 4 tours, je crois, de mémoire, ou 3 tours, j'ai un doute maintenant. 3 ou 4. Genre, la B2, elle a sorti la platco bah, à côté du e-kill, hein, avant la cap.
Ouais.
Bon, bah, ouais.
Après, moi, j'ai troll sur la ville que j'ai perdu parce que j'ai mis quelqu'un cavalier qui est parti dans le bac. Cavalier 2 étoiles.
J'ai vu le
Après-
pareil, j'ai fait oh, bah je crois que la ville est morte du coup.
J'ai mis ce clic, mais du coup, bah, ça, au lieu de garder la position, bah, tu l'as prise plus facilement et. Du coup, j'ai voulu choper le mur, mais ça a pas suffi. Mais bon, j'ai troll, hein, vous avez mieux joué. Hein. J'ai à toi.
Bah, j'ai une bonne position. Franchement, j'ai énormément de goals, mais j'ai tout web sans mercenaires. Parce
Non,
que
mais.
bon, c'est violent, mais le timing est stupide.
Mais t'as eu beaucoup de chance dès le début de partie, non?
Non.
Oh, quand même.
Bah, j'ai fait 2 campements, 3 campus autour de la goutte, c'est des +2 et après j'ai
Oui.
doublé, ça s'arrête là.
T'es 40, t'avais 30-40 hein, de science.
Yep.
C'était ok.
C'est ok, ouais.
Ouais, mais dans ta position, t'as fait ce qu'il fallait. Hein. Sur toi, le Zulu il passe jamais avant Curacy 3 étoiles et encore. Hein. Avec les goals que t'as. Hein.
Non, tu auras 3 étoiles, j'explose. Non, je tiens jamais.
Ouais, mais avec les goals que tu as et que les goals qu'on a de notre côté, je t'assure que je passe pas. Hein.
Ah, ça va être chiant à passer.
Et bref.
Oh bah merci pour la game en tout cas les refs.
Ouais, merci, c'était sympa.
Merci pour la game.
Have a good evening. And GG will
Good
play
evening.
again.
Thank you Michael for the cast.
With
Yeah,
my pleasure.
thank you,
Sorry.
Michael. Good evening.
So there we have it. We heard from both teams. They just GG were played over here and talked a little bit about their bonuses throughout the game and also their choices throughout the game. What they did benefit from lands, what they did benefit and try to benefit with their wonders and so on. Pretty good, pretty good. With much pleasure, Ybanca. Thank you so much for having me, and I do hope we're going to see each other in the next streams as well. If you're coming up from YouTube, I hope you enjoy the content and you're going to throw this thumbs up. We're gonna. I hope we're also going to see each other on the live stream on twitch.tv/OnSpotTV. Don't forget to follow the channel and of course subscribe on it so you get the full notifications of all of the videos. I'm trying to diversify the content on YouTube, but I do want to keep as much as possible Twitch focused on Civilization 6 content. Thank you so much for everything, guys, and I do hope tomorrow we're gonna see each other again. Tomorrow we're also gonna have a training game, but it is gonna be between a Last Take Company and Team Ulysse. They will try to get the last training games going before the final matches in the Civ6 Season 8. So tomorrow, 1830 GMT. You can always check out my schedule on my Discord. I do try to update it as soon as I get the information over there, and I do hope you're also gonna join it. Discord on the stream chat, or take a look at the description down below of the video on YouTube. You're gonna find the invite link over there to it, and we're gonna see each other over there and get to talk about more games. Thank you so for joining us, by the way, Stefan. I do hope you enjoy the content. Merci beaucoup, and bonsoir, madame. Bonsoir. Now have a good evening, everybody, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Eventually, man will set out toward another planet, millions of miles distant.
It is the frontier